to the world of Dungeon in a Box. Thank you. That's why you wear a cloak, folks.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome so much for, thank you for tuning in and watching us here on Saving Throw. We're going to be doing a Dungeon in a Box playthrough. We're going to be playing through the second adventure, but what is Dungeon in a Box?
So, I don't know.
For those of you who don't know, it's this. Dungeon in a Box, it's a monthly subscription box. It's like Loot Crate, but everything you get is just for running one big adventure. So it's a new adventure each month, and you get, as you'll see, double-sided maps, a 24-page adventure module, a whole heap of minis, 3D minis, as well as the really cool flat plastic minis.
What?
A bunch of tiles,
so much mini?
two-sided terrain tiles. You'll see everything you get. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
So Dungeon in a Box, you can check it out, dungeoninabox.com. We're also giving away a 1-month subscription to Dungeon in a Box.
What?
To one person who's going to be watching in this stream. So we're going to be doing it raffle style, which means if you guys have not been in the channel before, you can tip the channel, which goes to keeping the lights on, keeping this place running. Saving Throw does awesome work every day of the week, so check them out. But if you hit !tips, I believe, is that correct, producer? I'm getting a nod. Yeah, !tips will tell you everything you need to know about how to throw a tip in the bucket. If you tip even just $1, you're going to be entered to win the raffle to get a month subscription, Dungeon in a Box. It's like $33, including the shipping and handling. So that's really good. So throw $1 in the bucket, win Dungeon in a Box. And we're going to take you through all the cool stuff you get. Yay!
Yeah!
Okay. Thank you. Right, so this is part 2 of our ongoing adventure. Last month we played through Caravan of Peril, where
It was perilous, David.
It was extremely perilous.
Yeah.
These 4 adventurers met each other. They traveled from the city of Mara, which is just off the edge of our map here, down the old, long trade road to the city of Greyhaven. And along the way, you fought some goblins and some wolves and met a huge ogre and then encountered a goblin who was a werewolf, recovered some treasure. It was a good time. This time, we're going to be playing through the second box in the series, Streets Unseen, where we get ourselves into the city of Greyhaven itself and we see what it has in store for you.
Ooh.
Very exciting, yes. Let's go ahead and talk about who we have at the table today. I'm David Crennan. I'm the creator of Dungeon in a Box. I'm also a lifelong DM, so I'm going to have a fun time putting you guys through the meat grinder.
Great.
Heather, do you want to start with you?
Gonna go great.
Just say a little bit about, I guess, you and a little bit about your character.
I'm Heather Wood. I'm a writer.
Good.
It's fun. It's fun times. I play Tristan Azalander. He is a young sorcerer who's been kicked out of he's from a well-to-do family, sorcerer family, but he's been kind of useless just staying home, drinking beer party. Well, maybe not beer. He's more of a
Like spritzer?
wine spritzer kind of
Wine spritzer. Tristan. Oh, Tristan.
So he's been kicked out. He's lazy. He's been kicked out so he can prove himself. He has with nothing, and so like these people are according to him, like his best friends in the world because he has nobody.
Who, these people?
Yes, right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah.
that's not...
So
Wow.
sad.
Oh,
That is not good for you, Tristan. I
No,
did not realize we were your
no,
best friends now.
No, now you are.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Terry Gamble, and I'm playing Samo Oyam. I am a barbarian orc who has had a background. I used to be a gladiator and fighting for money, but now I'm kind of a model. Or a snake oil salesman. I mean, it's not snake oil to me. It makes my pecs nice and shiny. Peck oil from Jack Holiday.
A classic peck oil model. Yeah.
Oh, classic. I mean,
The classic Tolkien trope.
you know, orc changing his life around, you know, meeting new friends, getting social.
I like that. So who was the individual who saw opportunity in those gleaming pecs?
Oh, that would be me. Hi, I'm Andrew. I'll be playing a character named Jack Holiday. He is a he's a real upstanding guy who never does anything wrong or tricks anybody. He's awesome. He's a paladin.
lies.
he's make a deception check.
All lies.
No, he is aforementioned snake oil salesman. He's a bard and is basically looking to make a buck off of probably this guy and his ill relative is kind of what he's thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey guys, I'm Daniel. I play the High Elf Warlock Pragma Ornus, who just is happy he's made a best friend and he's making friends. He's just kind of like, it's like a Mr. Rogers type. He's just really friendly. He's just trying to like help people out. He's got a sick uncle that he's visiting. He thinks this peck oil might have some medicinal properties, and he may or may not have like a devil in his brain.
Yeah.
Small detail.
Signs pointing strongly to yes so far. Excellent. So that's our crew. Let's see where they're picking up at. So, like I said, we're going to be entering Greyhaven, our last box that we went through last month, and you can find it. That game's archived on the Saving Throw Twitch archive, so you guys can go ahead and log in there and check that out. That was a wilderness adventure. This time it's going to be a city adventure. Let me read to you my little bit of opening copy. Streets Unseen takes place in the crowded, colorful streets of the bewildering, dangerous, and awe-inspiring big city. Faced by the dangers of the wild, cities have always been the refuge for civilized races. And yet, when they grow large enough to protect themselves, they create dangers all their own. Ogres offer one sort of peril, but the dangers found in the dark alleyways and lofty staterooms can kill just as quick. Heroes need to be quick, strong, and clever to come out on top. So that's all y'all.
This could also be called Welcome to LA.
Yes.
You gotta draw
Deeply
from what you
relate
know.
to this.
Yeah.
This adventure begins as the characters arrive at the city gates and assume that they accepted Findazzle's invitation to accompany him during his stay in town. That is our gnome gentleman friend who's right behind
Findazzle.
Andrew. Yes, you guys can kind of see him on the stream. Yes, kind of the mascot of Dungeon in a Box as well. Yes, so he's a gnome wizard that kind of befriended all of you. He seems to have deep pockets. And as you guys arrive at the gates, he's sort of like, well, I've been planning on staying in town for a few days until I meet with my friend Tychus. But I could use, the company, to be honest, and as well as someone to help me carry my bags and all of that. Could I offer you the generous fee of, say, a gold piece per day per person for the length of my stay?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, does that include room and board? Do we get?
Oh, of course, I'll pay for all. There's an inn in town that I quite enjoy staying at.
Right.
Of course, you'll stay there as my guests for the duration.
Is there an expense account of any kind, or is it just like it's just the one gold as a per diem?
Oh, I can't imagine that there is. But make a
luck.
persuasion
Push your
check. Make a persuasion check.
All right, I'm gonna make a persuasion check. Oh, I didn't do too bad. That is a 16.
16 is pretty good. Oh, poor. Okay. Findazzle. Yes, a per diem. Gosh, I would be a sinner not to offer you a per diem. Very well, 5 gold pieces per person per day.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, and so that means all of you now owe me at least 2 gold pieces a day for bumping that up, right? Just like as a finder's fee, a courtesy. All right, fine. You're my friend.
Hey, we're friends.
Yeah.
Like Samuel says no more.
Yeah, you don't often disagree with what I have to say, so when you do, I will respect that. Also, because you are giant and strong.
Yes, sir. You're the halfling. You're the half orc. Okay, so Tristan, the human sorcerer, Samo, the half orc barbarian, Jack Holiday, the halfling bard. essentially?
Yes.
Great. And then Agma. I'm sorry.
Pragma.
Pragma.
Jeez.
Pragmatic man.
Yeah.
Pragma.
I know,
What was
that's
your
the
race
one
again?
Yeah,
High
I
elf.
forget.
High elf. The high elf. Just a nice guy, but maybe a warlock. Okay.
Don't you have didn't you have like a sweater vest and like?
Yeah, it's like a sweater vest and just like khakis.
Just like absolutely normal.
Just like that.
Great.
Or Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
It's like the accountant.
I want to throw a big thank you so much out to Perryman for the throwing some tips in the jar. So this is raffle style, which means every time you throw in any type of contribution, you're gonna get tickets, that many virtual tickets, to win the raffle for the
good,
box
dude.
at the end. That's 1 month subscription. Yeah, so assuming no one else enters, he's getting this for a third of its normal price. That's not bad.
That's amazing.
That's
See what
brilliant.
happens.
Good on you.
Papery Man?
Yeah, papery.
Or is it
Yeah.
Paper Rye Man?
Peppery Man.
Whoa. I think papery,
Paper
man.
Rye Man.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Perry Man.
Patch.
Oh,
Patch.
What up?
Well, thank you, Patch.
Thanks, Patch.
Great. So we have our world map here. There's one thing we didn't do at the end of our adventure last time.
Ooh.
So we have our world map.
That's right.
I'm going to flip it over because on the other side of the adventure, we have our adventure tracker. Now,
cool.
the way these adventures are written, they can totally be run as one-shots. If you only have a few hours, a month, or a week, or whatever, and you just want to throw everybody into a really fiendishly difficult dungeon, you can do that. Or you can make it a little easier, whatever. But if you want to run them as connected ongoing adventures, which is what we're going to be doing on this series of shows, you have a choice to basically you track your progress. And the way we track our progress is with our legacy cards. I'm going to go through my box here and find wherever I put them. Yes. No, I think I have another set. That's the one for this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Are they
Let me
under your
dig them
phone?
up. While I'm digging them up here.
Are they under your phone? Pragma.
Yeah.
Inspiration to Craig for passing that
think
perception
so.
check.
I would think so.
Thank you, guys.
Great.
Very
Excellent
good.
work.
All right, so the concept here.
It's good to be friendly.
If you guys have ever played a legacy board game like Legacy Risk or Legacy Pandemic, or if you haven't, basically the concept is your actions create a little permanent event which will track as time passes, and it's going to influence what happens next after that in the game. So we have two different legacy cards for each box. There's the green one, which is the you failed at your objective. You still get some sort of power, something kind of interesting happens. Then there's the gold one, which is you succeeded at your objective. Last time you guys saved the wagon from the caravan from being stolen, which means you get the Veterans of the Long Road
Yeah.
characteristic. You've made a journey few dare to take and picked up a couple tricks while you were at it. So the way this works, a member of the party may gain advantage on a nature or survival check. This benefit can be used once per long rest.
On nature survival check, that's going to come in handy here in the city.
It's perfect. Exactly what we need
Yeah.
for this next.
What was our alternative, David? Just to shed some light on like
Oh,
kind of what
the mechanic
options
here?
were.
Yeah.
Because now I'd
That's
be
a
like,
good
maybe we
question.
should have just not saved the caravan.
Yeah, can we
Right?
retcon that?
Stolen pride. The party gains the trait, thieves stole from us on our watch. We won't let it happen again. A member of the party may gain advantage on one roll related to stopping a thief. This benefit can be used once per long rest. So that obviously takes a little bit. You guys are like, wait a minute, that guy's like a thief, right? And I'd be like, yeah, I guess he's a thief. And you're like, great, I'm going to take advantage on this because you were whatever. You've got your prides on the line, right?
Seems
Oh, I like
some-
that.
Veteran of the long road, so no matter what happens, you're going to get some sort of mechanical advantage, win or lose. But the number and type of cards that you get as you go through the adventure has other effects. We'll get to that in the future. I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty of
Yeah.
placing your first legacy
Look at
card
that.
from session number
Stickers,
one.
Look
so
at that.
satisfying.
It is. You're right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You're
That's
right.
great.
There's a reason they got us to stay in line with gold stars when we were kids.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
It's like-
amazing.
yeah.
That's so great.
At the end of this session, we're going to see there's going to be another option for legacy cards, depending on how things play out.
More stickers.
More.
I love them so much.
Great. Okay, so with that, with no further ado, please allow me to part the veils of reality. My goodness. Here we are, standing outside of the bustling and busy gates of the city of Greyhaven itself. Greyhaven must be the largest city you've ever seen, just given the amount of traffic passing in and out of these gates. Even the sky is busy as a trio of hippogriffs soar overhead. The massive barred doors to the city are thrown wide open on this sunny day, open to the merchants and travelers who filter in from the roads, merchants and travelers of all types, all passing into the city underneath the watchful eye of the city guard. Very standard looking medieval guard types with their metal helmets and their chain halberds and their halberds or their maces or whatever, just standing around idly. Keep it moving. Come on now. we're picking up with you guys as the merchant caravan who you traveled with last time is sort of directing the whole line of caravan wagons over around the side to where the drayage lot is. All the standard passengers, including you and Findazzle, have disembarked and your bags have been loaded off onto the ground. And the caravan master comes over to... Who's the de facto leader? Is it the bard?
I guess.
Is it the
I
towering
guess.
half-orc?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I would say, because he's probably just the most haggling and
Yeah,
talking.
it's gonna be
Ah.
holiday.
This city, a sucker is born every minute, and what they don't tell you is they all come here to purchase very reasonably priced, absolutely legitimate medical services. Yes, how can I help you, sir?
Well, first of all, I've got your pay, he says, giving you the sack of gold coin. You each earned, what's here? It was supposed to be 20 gold purses or 1 gold piece per 20 gold pieces per person for getting along the caravan. But I think,
Yeah, I was
You get a
yes.
bad
like, I think I
deal.
had like 5 gold pieces.
But
or
then you
something
managed to
coming
kind of step in and say like, she'll come along and I will get all of her gold.
Right.
So we'll just, to keep it easy, 20, 40, 60, 80, a bag of 80 gold pieces.
Bag of 80 gold pieces.
You did well, you protected the wagon. Can't thank you enough. Word of warning, he says, looking around a bit sly and then leaning in conspiratorially. I hear that the guards are on the lookout for a gnome wizard, he says, and then shifting his eyes towards Findazzle, who's like, just like coming around the side of the wagon with just a big folio of papers that he immediately drops, and papers go everywhere. No!
And Dazzle.
Yeah.
How susceptible are they to bribes? And then I jangle the giant bag of coins that I just got.
I mean, I would never know, of course, because I don't ever transport illegal substances in and out of the city. So I couldn't tell you that they tend to take bribes if, done correctly. In any case, don't know why they're looking for a gnome wizard, but they say they're bringing in everyone they find. So just word to the wise, folks. And by the way, I don't know you, if anyone asks.
Very well. All right. So, are any of you 3 fine gentlemen good at math? Because there's 80 gold coins and it's 60-40 for the rest of you, right? That's what we agreed to.
That'd make it 100 gold coins.
I'll take that as a no. Which
I believe it's 20, 20, 35, 5.
That sounds right.
it does. All right.
That's
So
right.
I distribute the gold coins. I guess.
Findazzle's
Like money. No
speckled.
sense of money.
Do you mind if I make a record of just like our total gold coins?
I think
so
you
we don't-
should. Can you extendo arm that, or should Daniel hand you one?
Yeah.
Great.
That's my human power. Okay, so 80 is what we've got to
Excellent.
pool together.
And we have 6 beads of force.
That is an
Ooh.
important note. Very good for remembering that.
Beads of fire.
Recovered from, and let me read to you what those do. Recovered. Oh, I don't think you guys would know, unless Findazzle broke it down for you.
I think
He did.
Which he
did.
did. Great. So he recaps as you
either
guys.
him or Peppercorn.
Peppercorn. Well, Peppercorn, his speckled magpie familiar, is down on the ground, like picking up pieces of parchment with his beak and fluttering over. And oh, thank you, Peppercorn. He comes bustling over, stuffing all of his papers into his bags and stuff like that. Oh, don't forget about those beads of force you have. I hope they're still safe.
164.
Thank you. Is the page that it's on?
Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you. These are small black spheres, measuring about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, and each one weighing approximately an ounce. So you have them in. You probably still have them in the lacquered wooden box with the like inset mother of pearl royal crest on the front. It's actually of a not the royalty themselves, but like minor nobles in the city. So if you've got them in there, inside that chest is velvet lined, black velvet, and then on a little pillow sit these black cylindrical like glass beads, but they have some sort of black like roiling energy in them. Remember, you can use an action to throw these beads up to 60 feet. Says Findazzle. I've measured. The beads explode on impact and is destroyed. However, each creature within a 10-foot radius, let's say, of where the bead landed must succeed on some sort of I guess, dexterity saving throw. Or take, and this is fairly abstract, 5d4 points of force damage. You understand I'm an analyst and a scholar. I spend my time creating metrics by which to measure everything.
Does this mean that you like put some sort of living creature 60 feet away from you and threw beads at them until they took like horrible grievous wounds?
Yes, that's correct. Enough to kill several men. Well, not me directly, but the wizards at the Alabaster Academy apply themselves most studiously to understanding magic in every form. I studied there myself some years, but that's neither here nor there. The Alabaster Academy is located here on your map. Okay.
Alabaster.
Yes, just north of the Barrens, not far from the Silent Castle. A sphere of transparent force then encloses the creature, assuming they fail at their dexterity save, and they're completely trapped within inside of it. That's more or less it. Yes. Like, are you familiar with hamster balls? Or is that just us? We gnomes keep lots of hamsters.
I had a hamster when I was a kid.
Did you ever enclose it within a transparent sphere?
Oh.
Yes, that's what these do. Except it would destroy the hamster if you threw it at
Right.
it.
So you spend your time testing how much damage you can do to live test subjects, and also put hamsters inside.
Well, we ran out of
enclosed spaces.
We ran out of guinea pigs. Yes. Well, like I said, the Alabaster Academy, me and them, we had a certain differences of opinion on which types and how many life
Ethics.
tests.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
I've been there. Trust me.
Wonderful. Very good. Anyway, let's keep these very secret, because the last thing we want to do is they most certainly don't belong to us. They were transported on that noble caravan, and whoever lost them probably wants them back. So I guess we should probably give them back, right?
And an opportunity to make more friends? You betcha.
I feel like we shouldn't give them back. I don't.
Well, we'll see.
Who are we giving them to?
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't do that.
Does anyone recognize the crest on the box? Does anyone have any
Did somebody,
knowledge
I don't know
of
if anyone made a
nobles, or-
check last time, but if someone wants to make a knowledge history check,
Yeah.
or a history check.
Any of you are?
I think I have a +3 on it, and I would know noble families.
That's not bad. So give me a DC 10 history check to identify the
Negative in that
crest.
area.
Is this? Okay.
Oh no, just the difficulty. You'll still roll a d20.
Oh.
Yes. You're learning, Heather.
15.
All right. Yeah, you analyze it. So it's the crest is it's like a stone wall in front of like a harbor, and then there's a rampant goat with like a crown on its head. It's the crest of the Duke of Greyhaven.
Ooh, that's with the
Greyhaven.
G.
Oh, these are
With a
his.
15, you probably even know a little bit about the Duke of Greyhaven. Wealth and regal bearing, a discriminating gaze. These are the hallmarks of Duke Dane Draymore, for all intents and purposes, the ruler of Greyhaven. This fellow, you could say.
Handsome.
Ooh.
Very
Into it.
Daddy.
Okay.
Very has a really good sense of fashion.
No, he really does.
Yes, certainly. You also would know he's been the de facto ruler of Greyhaven, the most important city in the realm, ever since, and I quote, what do we have here?
Last week's biannual election.
Ever since the untimely death of the king and queen and the assumption of the throne of Queen Sophia at the tender age of, I believe she's 12. So the queen is about 12 years old. He's the reigning duke, you would know this, and basically controls all the power. So technically she overrules him, but practically you're not going to the 12-year-old for your decision making.
Hopefully not.
Well, Pragma, I understand your inclination to make a new friend, but may I suggest that we use this as an opportunity to make multiple friends? There's nothing better than a little bidding war between comrades, right? So why don't we see what someone else would be willing to pay for this, so that we go into negotiations with the Duke with as strong as hand as possible.
I'm strong.
All right, stop right there! Stop right there! This is all, of
Correct.
course, conversation you guys are having as you funnel into the busy city gates. And just in front of you, 5 or 6 feet ahead, you see a gnome get yanked out of the crowd by a city guard, not Vindazzle, just another guy who's happens to be wearing a big, burlap hat. All right, we've got some questions for you. And you just see the gnome getting pulled away. No, what? I'm sorry. And then he just like disappears into the crowd.
There's no way that we can give chase?
You could. That was not Findazzle. That was just a dude.
Just a gnome.
A
Okay.
gnome.
Sorry.
A gnome. Sorry.
They all look alike to me. No.
That's just a event you saw taking place 40 feet in front of you or something like that. But it's clear that there are other guards on the gate and they are looking about for gnomes. Findazzle looks nervous. Wow. Wait, why do you think they grabbed that gnome, Fetto?
I don't think that's good. We need to disguise you. Can we disguise you?
Why?
Because you're a gnome.
I think they're going after gnomes.
I think there's some gnome hate going on.
Oh, dear.
You're not handsome enough to be a halfling, so I don't know how we can make this work.
Hold on,
Wanna have a
I have an
disguise?
extra cape.
All right.
Snaps!
Cape reveal, folks. Cape reveal. Inspiration for cape reveal.
Yeah.
See if we need inspiration on that. All right. I better give inspiration to you for bilking your teammates out of money.
Did I? I don't know. They seem like they built themselves. I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
Tristan has no sense of money.
Inspiration
It's all
rescinded.
gone.
You don't have it.
Okay.
You two do.
great.
Great. So are you giving the cloak your extra cape?
Yeah,
too? Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and you bundle your massive cloak into his hands. All right. Give me I take a deception check here or a stealth check to kind of bundle him up as you guys sweep him into the city.
So, and Parma just asked around, like, does anyone perchance have a disguise kit we can kind of do some makeup or change some things on his face?
It's not good.
As a matter of fact, I do.
I thought so.
So, let me pitch this to the group. My disguise idea would be for him to just stand on Jack's shoulders in a big trench coat and a big cloak that you have.
In my cloak.
Yeah, and just pretend I'm a human. Like,
Just okay.
2 dogs
Okay.
underneath the
Yeah,
jacket.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I will give you advantage on your deception check.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah.
I
He
would.
needs to do that.
Can I help somehow with just the fashion? Make it look
yeah,
Make it look
absolutely.
good.
Like,
I'd like to assist. Yeah.
I don't,
By just making it look, just tugging the cloak.
Toking the cloak, arranging the hair, making it look really making sure the lines look really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
and then
Pragma.
Parma's just like, so will Findazzle be on top of your shoulders or will you be on top of his?
Well, I would say that I probably have more steady footing than the gnome himself. I don't know.
I might suggest we put you on top. If they're looking for gnomes, you don't have gnome features.
That's true. I
Aha.
don't. My features are refined and elegant.
And you can
Those
talk.
are the
You're probably
gnomes.
the talker.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the bottom.
I'm just
Thank
worried
goodness
about
I've
safety.
encountered such good friends. All right. So,
hope
so
you have good dexterity.
Who wants to make the roll for this? Yeah, of course, I'm an elderly gnome
Who's
wizard.
got deception
I've got
or...
+5 deception.
Oh.
Yeah, you should roll
Yeah,
it then.
no,
I've got
that's you.
+5 too.
I've
got
so-
0.
Oh, you can. Oh, do you want to roll it?
Well, no, you have advantage too. Well, I figure like so you get to roll twice basically.
Oh,
So yeah,
Okay.
either way,
Thank you.
let's do it.
16. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The guards come up to you guys just as you were like working on the.
And then just.
All right. Any gnomes over? Oh, sorry, ma'am. I didn't see you with your boyfriend here. Very good. As you just
Yeah.
check, make sure it looks good.
It's
Definitely
fine.
a dude.
He's a dude. It's
fine.
Tristan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is Tristan. Gosh.
He's really pretty.
Sorry,
with your
sir.
boy-
Didn't mean you're with your boyfriend here.
Yeah.
No,
He's
it's
really
totally
beautiful,
Fine. It's
so-
totally fine. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Just get on with it. That's fine. Nope. Understand. And
No, affecting a weird accent.
was that a high-pitched voice?
Oh no, it was not.
Alright.
It is me, a human. I take great offense to what you have just done, interrupting my lover and I's intimate moment as we enter the city.
He's so protective. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I love to see two human lovers in love. It warms my heart. All right then. Very good. On with you, is it?
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Into the city you go.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
What a progressive nice guy.
I still got it. It's fine.
The Grand Avenue. This wide, well-paved street is one of the main arteries of Greyhaven and runs straight to the heart of the city. Knots of citizens and visitors mingle on the well-paved cobblestones, giving way for the many horses and wagons that pass by. Ah, yes, you hear Findazzle say, breathe from deep, muffled down your nose. Oh, that went rather well, didn't it? Thank goodness. At that moment, you hear, allow me to, this is, wow, it's one of our maps. Oh, yay, all sorts of fun noises.
Gemethys, Island 74.
Gemethys, Island. Thank you everyone for weighing in here. Remember, everybody who throws anything into the tip jar is entered to win a Dungeon in a Box, 1 month subscription to that. It'll start with the first box, so it'll be the Caravan of Peril box. Not this one, but that's where you want to be, the starting point. So thank you everybody. Jump in now while the getting's good. We'll choose the winner at the end of the session, so keep watching.
Check your thing.
Oh, do I need to check my thing? Thank you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Things are happening.
Oh, excellent. We have a reroll on the table. Gemethys sends the reroll to Terry.
It's a cape reveal. I love you. Thank you.
You got it. And who do I give? You've got inspiration, right? I believe you've got inspiration, so I'll just throw you those. Oh, you got it? Okay, great. Just so you know. Great. So here's one side of our double-sided map that we'll be playing on. This is the one that comes in Caravan Pro. Just a nice open street map. Let's see what the town looks like. What do we got going on today? Fountain.
Why did I get so excited about Fountain? My heart literally was like,
David,
ooh.
I have a question. Is this
Fountain.
tile arrangement something that is left up to the DM's discretion?
There's guidance in the adventure module. I'm just kind of working my way through a couple of the pages here. So we're going to be getting through like maybe 4 of the 24 pages in the module today. So this is going to be very condensed. Yeah, this is more or less left up to the GM's discretion. So you get more and more of these modules, tiles in each box. So this kind of grows, and as you guys will see as we play along, I'm just going to throw some guys in here. So this and this, and maybe there's some boxes over here and all sorts of good stuff.
Like a market?
Yes, a little bit like we've got a market going on somewhere in town. Actually, I'm going to hang on to that guy. Okay, so, everyone have your minis?
No.
I've got a mini.
Great.
Works.
All right, well, go ahead and get your minis out because a cry suddenly goes out behind you.
What?
As you guys are walking down the middle of the street, as a pair of horses pulling a carriage go wild. The driver is thrown out of his seat, and the carriage careens out of control down the road, straight toward you.
Oh no.
So
That's not good.
that is not good. So I'll save my horse for this. I'm just gonna start back here. We're gonna put you guys in here. Let's see here. Mr. Producer,
Yes.
could you grab 3 minis for me? Just regular.
Of course, Pragma. Look at his face. He's like, of course I'm
He's like,
prepared,
Or
guys.
let's see, what else do we
get one
have
or
here? We could use a couple of the minis that come in the box. Would you like to be Goldar, male barbarian?
I'll do that. That looks perfect for me.
So you get 2 of these cool Reaper minis in each box. We're gonna go ahead and pull from these.
Oh,
Aha!
I have one painted. Here we go. I got this guy.
Okay, well,
I like that guy though too.
fine, use your cool guy.
Thank you.
And I also have Hyrekia, female elf wizard. We don't have one of
Oh,
those.
that's cool.
Yeah, so these are just blind box. You get a couple of these in addition to a bunch of flat plastic minis we're gonna see. We need a little guy for you, huh?
Are the flat plastic minis specific to the adventure?
Come in.
Yes, so the flat plastic minis, which we're gonna see in a minute here, are all specific to our adventure.
He's gone forever.
Great. I'm also going to
Oh,
use.
this is an awesome mini.
Thank you.
This is a little halfling bard. It's so cool.
Are these painted by Iron Tusk?
Some
of them?
Some of them are.
Okay, great. So
You're fab.
big
We love
thanks
you,
to
Iron
Iron
Tusk.
Tusk if you happen to be
good.
watching, one of our great viewers. And then this little gnome here will be our fellow Findazzle. However, he's in the same space as you right now, so
Yes,
leave him
we're
off the map
standing
for a second.
together.
Great. Okay, everyone, roll initiative.
Whoa,
yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad.
So
on
you guys hear
his
some
feet.
guy go, "Ah!" Wilhelm scream as he hits the cobblestones, rolls out of the way as this wagon comes rampaging down the street.
I like trampaging.
Yeah.
Trampaging down.
That's great.
Initiative checks, everybody, please. We'll start with the guy who gave me the moan when he rolled.
Hey,
That's
listen,
good.
usually I roll like a 2. It was 15.
15.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, well,
sorry,
good
wow.
for you.
19.
Pragma.
Oh. 19.
How many?
11.
11.
I 5?
5. Oh, this makes it easy. Okay. So, Pragma, you're preternaturally alert, of course, as you see this wagon comes just tearing down towards you. First thing, actually, I think I'm going to need from everybody is a dexterity saving throw in order to avoid getting trampled as this thing comes thundering by.
Fun.
On your turn, you will have the chance. So that's going to be kind of as it just strikes you, as it kind of has ambushed you, and then it'll be right next to you, and that's when your turns will kick in. So if you want to do something to the wagon or whatever, we can do that. But first, we have to save. Everybody, dexterity saving throw DC 10, please.
My question is this my roll to make or Findazzle's?
Findazzle's, but he's blinded by the cloak that's draped over him.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that noise, Jack?
Does he have disadvantage?
Oh, certainly.
Move! I just start kicking his head.
You're stepping on peppercorn. Okay, go and roll with disadvantage for me.
Okay.
Everybody go ahead and roll and just tell
And then
me.
with DC, you mean the 10-sided die?
Oh no, roll your d20.
D20?
And you're trying to beat a 10.
Oh,
so you
What's
roll
his,
gotcha.
a 10
what's
or
his
better.
dex
Thank you, thank you,
modifier?
Oh, 0.
Oh, well, I fail then.
Okay.
I have a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
So great. So you were able to just get out of the way in time. You feel like the carriage, like wagon wheels, just brush your feet.
Ah.
14.
14, no problem. You succeed.
13.
13, you succeed.
8!
That makes sense.
The both of you, the wagon slams right into, so I'm going to do a little damage. You both take. Ooh.
Does it slam into me or
Yeah.
just him?
Well, are you? Well, that's a good.
Clip that man off of the waist! Ah! Or just
People start
scream.
vomiting.
Yeah, just screaming in horror.
Cut him in half. Oh God.
Why are we making our wheels so strong?
What's coming out of his Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
So that's it. If you want to make your dexterity saving throw, just a normal one, to jump off of Findazzle's shoulders and let him get plastered.
Pass! 15!
So the scene as we see it is you'll go wagon and move out of the way. Jack jumps out of the cloak, landing on the ground just as he like falls down around Findazzle's head as he goes, huh? And then wham, slam, full on by the
I
wagon.
feel like almost like to get a leap out of their head to like basically kick him onto the ground. So he's just on the ground.
Great.
Yeah, we were like wagging. He's like, dragon, where?
Trampled and knocked prone. Poor Findazzle just yahoo! And flies away. Great. Okay, so the wagon is thundering past you. It's out of control, and it's about to careen into the crowded marketplace, which we can't quite see down there. Going in initiative order. You can choose, if you like to just choose and stand aside and do nothing, but you can see as it comes rumbling past, there's a terrified passenger inside.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just kind of barely see who they are. Let's start with Pragma.
All right. Well, there's clearly something connecting the horse to the wagon.
Yes.
So Pragma's gonna, as it's passing, try to shoot his Eldritch Blast to sever that connection.
Excellent. Okay, we can do that. It's going to be made with disadvantage, this attack roll.
Sure.
Unless you want to try and grab on to the wagon as it goes by and do it from aboard. Because you're essentially trying to...
Yeah, I'm just sharpshooting.
Sharpshooting.
I'm
Great,
not gonna
sounds
grab
good.
that wagon. Okay. I'll do disadvantage.
Okay, so it's going to be fairly difficult. I'm going to say
That's gonna be real tough.
the AC to hit it, 18.
Oh, we did not.
Okay.
No.
No, it's a 7.
Overhead, through somebody's open window.
Yeah, then kills them.
No, just an old woman flipping a fish in a frying pan. And then the
She
fish.
flips it and hits the fish and it's done. She's like,
Yep. Looks out the window and see Pragma away.
You're welcome.
Okay, who?
New friend.
There we go. It's over here, right?
Yes,
Jack,
15 is what I had. So, great. I am going to. What can I do here? So we've got a terrified passenger. We've got a horse that's out of control.
Yes. So I would say animal handling would be a skill if you wanted to try and calm the out of control horse, or if you wanted to try and take the reins and climb onto the wagon. That'd be an athletics check or acrobatics check.
Animal handling and athletics, two things this character is great at.
You know who is?
Yeah, so I think I'll leave that to the more physically astute. I'm going to instead try and get the horse to careen into one of the buildings rather than into the crowded street, at
Okay.
least buying us some time.
All right.
So I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers. I suppose the horse has to do a Wisdom 13 DC 13 check.
A classic horse saving throw. Oddly, I don't have horse stats memorized.
Mesmerized?
Mesmerized.
I don't
have
think they're
horse-
mesmerized either.
Hard to mesmerize the horse. Okay, riding horse. Got it. DC. Well, just roll first. He fails.
Okay.
Yellow
Wolf
die.
does not.
Great. So,
For danger.
going to take. Oh God! Why? All right. So 12 damage.
They're just horses.
12 damage, and it's. I'm just gonna be like. I'm just gonna. Whoa, boy. Whoa, deep in your soul. And so is it gonna take 12 damage and
So
I
runs
just
into
wanna
the
hear that
wall,
one more
just
time, I'm
snaps his
sorry.
neck.
basically. And
Well, it does kill it immediately.
Yeah, but
So-
it has to take
Good.
it has to take its I believe off the top of my head has to take its action to move as far away from me as possible, given where I'm at.
Okay, so you're thinking that would make him drive himself into the wall,
Yes.
as
Or at
opposed to
least-
further into the marketplace.
Well, I mean that's your call.
Well, it's not going to get far because it does die immediately.
No!
Targeted. So I do think, yeah. So I think it just
Horse meat is a key ingredient to your peck oil.
the horse screams.
Dazzle just claps and is like, yes, I love animal cruelty.
I'm making notes on that. How many? If you had to abstract that into a number of hit points, I'm just making notes on all these spells. No, Fin Dazzle is brutal.
Can I make it non-lethal damage, David? Could I do that?
Oh, please.
I
Please
don't
do.
want to kill the horse.
No, that's far too dark.
Jack wouldn't want to.
Just, that's fine. Non-lethal damage.
It's just
So
his eyes roll back in his head as
Okay,
it like
yeah.
just topples
Just
over.
disoriented.
Right, so it kind of like, yeah, so in your, I guess it makes sense it would move away from you. So, yeah, it veers as it passes out and just slams through the door of the same house with the old lady who was frying the fish. Was like,
Poor
all right,
lady."
this day's working out, and then
Yeah.
the door busts in as a horse just smashes through, unconscious.
The lady's husband was like, "Where's my dinner? I could eat a horse." And it's so perfect.
Unconscious horse staggers and collapses onto the dinner table, like smash out. And the husband goes, great. Just remove that horse. So I think the wagon wrecks immediately or something, right?
Wait,
You want
yeah.
a jackknife and
Yeah.
kind of like,
Outside.
and topple towards the two of you.
Someone's got to save the person on board, right?
Is this Tristan?
Yes.
And that's Samo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so this you guys see it all slows down Michael Bay style here as like the wagon like jackknives and sparks shoot off of the wheels as they skid along the cobblestones, and then it starts to go over, and the cloaked passenger inside is just and is like thrown violently.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. You're thrown violently from the.
Well, not from it, no. So I'm wondering what you guys would do as this is playing out.
I was thinking of maybe
That's a-
if
no
the
clue.
wagon is tipping, I like to maybe do Ray of Frost, like on a corner of it to like make it correct itself, like
Mm.
and hit with the
that's
ice.
With
way to
force
go.
of
So,
magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sure. Is that an attack roll you make with Ray of Frost?
Yes. So I
Okay.
can't.
Pretty easy. It's about to hit you, and it's right in front of you. So I'll give you advantage
Okay. Cool.
to hit it, and I'd say DC, just probably DC 10, honestly,
10,
because you're hitting the broadside of a barn almost. Oh no, you're trying to hit it very targeted.
12. So that is 17 to hit.
Great. So even if I made it way harder, you still pass. Great. So you hit it with the Ray of Frost. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to totally stop it from wrecking, but it'll totally like start slowing it, right? Because Ray of Frost like binds with ice, so it's starting to like. That would probably look super awesome, actually. Like icicles starting to like join it to the ground or whatever, and slowing it as it skids and rattles towards Samo. I had a feeling Samo might go for that. Are you going to rage, which would give you advantage on this strength
Go
check?
reckless?
Yes, exactly. Well, rage gives you advantage on your strength checks, which is I'm going to ask for an athletics check.
Oh, I'm pretty strong at athletics. Let's rage. Let's do it. Let's get extra strong because I don't want that thing to fall on me. But if I go too hard, will I break it?
Make it. Well, before you
Samo,
say,
save the merchandise and the card.
before you make the saving throw, let me tell you how hard it's going to be to stop this
Bring it on.
carriage tumbling towards you. Okay, you did slow it. So instead of a 20, I'm going to call it a DC 15
Okay.
athletics check. If you fail on this roll, you're going to take 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
But if you succeed, you're just going to look like Superman.
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Same-o. All right, so I'm rolling with advantage, right?
Yes. Excellent.
Plus 5. Oh, I got a 19.
Yeah.
You grab it and settle it down. Thankfully, you did slow it with the ice, otherwise it would have been a 20. And
Yep, I would have been out.
Yeah, that would have been extremely hard.
By 1
Great, so
point.
you slide backwards, the wagon comes to a stop, and spontaneous applause probably breaks from people who are just gathered around, and shock, gasps of horror.
Yes, the horse died.
The horse is
The horse,
fine.
but the horse conveniently went inside somebody's apartment. So
The horse is resting after a hard day.
Yeah.
It's just real quiet.
Yeah.
The person inside just is slammed so hard against the side of this wagon.
oh yeah, oh my God,
Oh,
no
no.
doubt.
Just think about physics.
Yeah,
They're
oh,
being thrown and then it just stops. And they
peering
just
inside,
slam.
you can see what seems to be this individual here.
All
let's
of their
do-
front teeth knocked out from the collision.
This fellow here, Duke of Grey.
What?
Yeah, but he does seem to be totally stunned and rattled right now. Complete disarray, head like completely rattled. Passive perception. What is Pragma and Jack? You'd be the only ones in the place to see this.
Where can I find that? I can never
On the
find
lower
passive
left.
perception. Lower left? Passive. Oh, okay. Bad. 10.
14.
14. So Pragma, you notice one interesting thing about the horse that has fallen unconscious in the person's house, and that is sticking out of its rear flank are 2 short crossbow bolts, like short, like they've been shot from a hand crossbow. Just little black crossbow bolts. Like clearly, that's probably what had caused it to rampage out of control.
Gotcha.
As you guys stand around, like looking in the wagon, like the guy in the wagon just like, oh, what? Guards begin to converge on the location from all sides, of course. Findazzle looks up. Jack, I'm slightly nervous about the guards, but I don't know. What should we do?
Quickly,
I'm
get
sorry.
under me.
I'm sorry. He's unconscious. Oh, okay. Yes, climb under you. Good. That's fine. He starts limping towards you.
Am I
that's the
standing on his
plan.
back while he's on all fours, so like some weird centaur? Like,
Yeah, he can get to his feet and you can get on his back.
Okay.
The guards are already closing in. Doing that right here, like 2 people joining and then being like, nope, I'm a human. I'll have to give you disadvantage on this deception check, and it'll
Okay.
be somewhat challenging. DC 15 with disadvantage.
I pass.
Yes.
Great. Everyone's so distracted by the chaos that you get back to your feet. No one seemed to have noticed.
Damn your good holiday.
And he calls up from beneath you. Good job there. Yes. Remember, by the way, we need to make sure we find my friend in town. My friend Tychus?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm concerned about him. That's the only thing. As long as we can do that, I'm happy.
Fine. We're now. Be quiet now.
No, but it's very important
No,
for
you
me
need to be quiet. We're about to make a lot of money.
Guards close in from you guys around you on all sides here. And eventually some guards come over and open up the carriage and help the woozy Duke out. Oh, what happened? Who do I owe my thanks to? He says, looking at you guys.
Same-o.
Yeah.
It'd be us, but if friendship is thanks enough. We just want to be friends with the Duke.
Wonderful.
I do this huge bow. Duke, Daymore, so nice to meet you.
Draymore, thank you,
Draymore.
yes.
Burn.
I bow as well, except it is eerie and terrifying.
It's like if you could bow out your rib cage.
Yeah.
You're bowing and you just hear whoa, 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 whoa.
That's pretty good. Okay, gotcha. So you guys are bowing. He's like bleeding from his head as he kind of holds that. Well, thank you very much. Thank you indeed, Samo. What was your name?
Jack Holiday, good to meet you.
Yes, my
Human.
Jack. Samo, very good. Yes,
Tristan Azalander.
Tristan, I can see you have noble blood.
Hi, I'm Pragma.
Very good.
Your buddy.
Thank you. I owe you for that. Saving me from that strange accident.
I don't think it was strange. I noticed something
I
that.
think it was extremely strange.
No, I mean, yeah, sure. Whatever you say. I'm just saying, I think someone tried to shoot your horse.
Yeah, and sure enough, one of the guards is already over there, and they're like pointing out the same thing. The crossbows.
I don't think this was an accident.
Assassination attempt. Wouldn't be the first.
You mean there are non-friends here?
In the city of Greyhaven, one must watch themselves at all times. Take it you're outsiders to my town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're new here.
The least I can do is invite you to dine with me in, shall we say...
I'm like, yes, that'd be great.
Very good.
He said the magic word, which is dine.
I am occupied tonight with some deeds, but perhaps in, shall we say, tomorrow evening, you shall join me within the castle walls as my guests, and I shall learn more about what brought you here to the city. You, this elf, an elf, two elves, a half-orc and a human traveling together? Most unusual.
Yes, but I'm the usual human I am.
Now we have to keep this ruse every time.
Stuck in this one. It's gonna be a special dinner.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I see you keep
Thank
feeding
you.
your crutch.
One of the
I
guys,
do the same. That's why they keep trying to kill me. They think I'm weird.
the guards come up to the Duke. Now a couple of the guards will be like, Your Royalness, please, we must get you to a safe location, and et cetera, et cetera. Yes, of course, please. And as he's starting to get escorted away by guards, he goes, no, wait, one thing, I must... A small token of my appreciation. He says, are you collectors of dragon glass by any chance?
Yes.
I've never had a
Yes.
dragon over who could drink from it, but sure.
Yes, definitely
you
collectors
see
of
if
dragon glass.
He
Yes,
just looks at you, so...
dragon glass
We're
for
already
sure.
joking.
okay. That was not a funny joke. That's very cool.
But it's an inside joke now.
I was traveling just back to town from one of my trips to the surroundings, and it's not worth anything really, but quite interesting pieces. He uncovers from a little silk handkerchief that he takes out from inside of his pocket looks like just a natural lump of glass. Like if have you ever seen like when lightning strikes sand and it creates this natural formations? It's like that. It's a bit jagged, a bit oblong.
Yeah, I saw Sweet Home Alabama.
Right? Reese.
And it is gently illuminated from within, as if glowing with a bluish light. And it's a little bit cool to the touch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A curiosity, but please take it with my regards.
Take it. And I just huge bow, making sure to hit the breeze in the right way, so it makes the hair like fly a little bit.
Wow.
Make a
Noble bows.
just to impress him a little bit. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a I don't know what.
There's
check.
a
Persuasion.
what's it? Charisma or persuasion? You said persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion would be a good one, or just to have a straight up charisma check would be fine.
So I guess we're the same.
18 charisma points.
Oh yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like light.
Nice.
Like and just like this, like the soft, like almost like the golden hour
My
lighting.
God, maybe he'll actually get something worth something.
I'm quite looking forward to seeing you later, Tristan. well as the rest of you. And then he looks you up and down. 4 of you. And learning what business has brought you to my city. Yeah. He eyes you, and cocks an eyebrow as he looks at you. Like he's maybe not totally buying this disguise. Please, your royalness, and the guards bustle him away. Okay, excellent. Exit.
Okay.
Duke Jerrymore. Scene. So again, like I said, this is kind of a condensed experience here, so we're going to fast forward a little bit.
So we didn't want to mention the box, basically.
No.
I picked that.
okay.
Shouldn't.
I do not think that would have been a good idea at that
Pragma
point.
just in his head goes, Greyhaven, friends, 1 so far.
Excellent. Yeah, and then as you guys are standing around after the guards leave, the lady with the frying fish comes out and goes, "Who's paying for my door? Come back here, you!" Just a hilarious comedic beat for everybody. Guys, I do want to say, everyone who's watching, we have a few people who've thrown in some tips. We are giving away a 1-month subscription to Dungeon in a Box today. So if you're watching, all you have to do is tip, really, I think, a minimum of $1, any amount. Exclamation point tips is going to tell you how to do that, or exclamation point tip, I think. We'll tell you how to do that in chat, but if you throw in any money, you're going to be entered in a raffle at the end of the game here to win the box. Super cool, super exciting. If you do more than $1, that's like 2 tickets, I believe. Do I have that right?
Sorry?
Is it the amount you bid in increases your likelihood of winning the...
Correct.
Yes, that's right. So it's like you essentially are buying more tickets.
Raffle
Yeah,
tickets.
by tipping more. But even just throwing $1, the odds are really good right now. We don't have too many people in there. So, okay. Cut to later that day in town. You finally convinced, or Findazzle has finally convinced you guys to travel to visit his friend Tychus.
Yes.
Great.
Friend of my friend
Are you
is a
still
friend.
you're still walking around in human mode?
I think that would be the safest way. Right?
Yeah.
And then guards.
Yeah.
And the most hilarious,
Yeah.
as many
Yes.
many
It takes
amusing
you
things
10
happen.
hours.
So I'll skip a bunch of the encounters in here, but we have
Maybe I
things.
help carry you guys for a little bit.
Carry me.
You guys have a variety of interesting encounters on the Waterfront District, where you encounter a shady merchant.
Oh, could we
there's
could
a
we ask how much the beads of force would be?
To the shady merchant?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just in passing.
Yeah. Great. Shady merchant. A character you encounter a shady merchant in heavy soiled robes pushing a tattered bundle in a wooden handcart.
Just imagine you
crone.
bring out your dead guy.
Yeah, that's not far off. Magic! Magic items for the ages! Old Agnes knows how to cure your wounds and grant you powers of the gods! Oh, hello! I sense great magic over here. Would you like any of the... And she uncovers her goods in her wagon, and you can see a selection of trash. No! It's like packed with...
All right.
Just this powerful sword, picking up like a fish skeleton. No, roll a d4 twice for me to determine what she has for sale.
Okay. So I give you the total.
No, it's just a chart here, and so
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4, great. 2 potions she has.
Ooh.
This golden elixir is a potion of greater healing. Rare and powerful. And this, a mighty potion of growth. She says, handing you another one.
That's the
Growth one seems.
But would you like to buy them? If so, I can help you out. Help you out indeed. But so we can fast forward
Okay.
this encounter. Would you be interested in buying any?
How much are they?
50 gold pieces each.
Each? Oof. I'm gonna spend.
that-
Do I have 50 gold pieces? I
Just
don't think so.
a regular potion of healing is like, what is it, like 20 or 20? I think is 50 gold pieces by
I
itself.
feel like healing's the one thing we need.
We do need it.
Being a little meta. Do we all want to
And
go
then
in
also
on
for
it?
his, like, for real, if we're not trying to,
Yeah.
get him out of his peck oil.
And just a quick question: everyone's taking the shady merchant in the Waterfront District at face value?
I
Oh,
mean,
I
can
thought
we
shouldn't. Just insight? What
Just-
is?
Well, you're
like,
haggling
no,
with her.
shouldn't.
You're haggling with her. Who standing on the margins is going to make an insight check to, or investigation check to see if these are legit goods.
I'll do an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm
That
like,
seems
I
right.
don't-
I'm
Pragma
just being
seems like the
being
one.
generous to him, guys.
It's a 15.
Yeah, that's legit.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
cool.
Yeah,
Friend's
I'll
trying to
put
sell
it
us
to
some
you.
good
Yeah,
stuff, but
I'll put it to you in a meta way.
Can you
Pragma
roll
up.
a d20 for me, and that's just going to determine something?
Pragma goes up to Agnes and is just kind of like, "Hey, new friend.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Can we get a friend's discount? I know maybe there's a chance you could use some of his peck oil elixir as, selling it."
Heck oil.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's really good stuff, really amazing stuff, and perhaps it could drop the price down a little bit.
Deception check, please, to
Yeah.
convince her to buy peck oil.
I'm being
Or to convince her
dead
that peck oil is
serious.
good.
Trade.
Oh, that's a 5. That's not gonna do it.
I'll buy your peck oil. She says, rolling a 2. Precious peck oil in exchange for my. So are you buying both of these things or just one of them?
I think just the healing.
So
right?
you guys also. I think
Both?
If Citizal lotion.
Do we have?
you guys
low
also
does she
got
go?
your 5 gold pieces each for your per DM for your first day of helping
The
Findazzle.
growth one, because
So you have a total of 100 gold pieces if you wanted to.
how low is she
low?
trading some peck oil?
Oh, and she's going to trade. Yes. Gosh. Okay, so she'll give you a 10 gold discount in exchange for 10 bottles of peck oil.
So
I
we're
don't
looking at
know.
90 gold pieces.
80.
80 gold
10 each.
pieces.
But in exchange for you guys don't have much peck oil left. I think we established you sold a ton on the wagons.
Yes.
He sold a ton, so he should have more gold.
Yeah, I think you had 20 something gold pieces on top from your wagon sales.
Okay.
'Cause
Great.
What does the growth one do? Does that because if we gave say Samo in a pinch, like would that
Yeah.
It
make
basically
sense?
makes you a size larger. So you would become large, the gnome would become
You'd
human
be like
size.
normal.
Yeah, I
sizes
wonder if
maybe
that
to
would come.
pass
I'll
to.
pitch it
As
all.
a
I have
human.
10 gold
Yeah.
pieces in total. I will happily pitch it in.
Great. So then we're gonna do that then.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
that's
if
okay.
we've got
I feel like
100 and
Okay.
now.
that's
I feel like we're gonna
come in
need these
handy.
things.
Yeah,
Knowing
Yeah,
how
so
David
we
likes
got
to
20
throw us
GP.
and
into
that is
like
cheap.
the
Yeah.
worst
Cool.
situations.
Roll one more d20 for me.
Yep.
There you go. Very good. Very good.
So we
And
got
Okay, actually, she's gonna, based on that roll, she's gonna cut you an even better deal. This peck oil. Wow, this is incredible. I could sell this all across the waterfront.
she's like, "Is this horse meat?"
Yeah, delicious. Great,
Use
she's-
it for my pecs.
She'll give you 25. She's gonna give you a 50% discount on this whole thing. She's gonna give you both for 50
What?
gold pieces.
Sweet.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
Okay.
So you guys also encounter. Oh, question.
And since we're, bartering, being friendly with this person, we hypothetically inquire about what a force speed might go for in this town.
Yes, exactly. Right, a bit of farce. Oh, give me a check for that as well. You see, even see if she's heard of it.
Okay. What would the check be? Just is it a nature or survival? Because we get advantage on that.
Nope, would not be either of those. You guys, it's a long adventure. You'll be back in the woods again. I know, it'll pay off. Just a charisma check to see if you can make her fess up.
Okay.
This powerful secrets she may
Oh
know.
Jesus! It's another 5. Let's hope for this.
Yes. Very valuable, these beads of force. Very valuable indeed. You could get pretty black glass bead like this. 5 gold pieces for each bead. I pay you now on the spot.
Oh, thank you for letting us know the value.
In fact, I will give you your items for free in exchange for these beads of force. A great deal? No, not interested. Okay. So you pass. Hard pass. And you guys wander on.
As we're walking, I'm like, I think that tells us that these beads are probably worth a lot more.
That's why I need to roll those rolls in secret. Okay. Oh, I missed a great opportunity to troll you. Mental note for any DMs out there. Should have told you like a really high number, and then you would have assumed they're really valueless, right? No, that one.
No, we probably would have just gone for it.
Shady merchant. So you guys also pass some, just so you guys know, other encounters you guys could have encountered just randomly.
I love that one though.
A shakedown at a marketplace where thugs are busting in. Then you can wander into the high streets of the fancy part of town where you might get involved in a card game with some noble card
Ooh,
sharks.
that sounds fun.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yep.
Yep, there's a,
Gamble
or
with
you might
Gamble.
pass a church where a acolyte is trying to transport a cursed statue. What else we have?
As you do. You know, sometimes you got a statue. It's cursed. You got to move it.
Wandering into the market square where you encounter a bunch of street urchin kids running up to you guys and trying to pickpocket your pockets. Boozed up barbarians, proselytizing zealots, mishap at Greengrass's Magic Emporium, and the xenophobic rabble-rouser.
Adorable.
All sorts of stuff. That's just a sampling of what you guys could see. I will say, as you guys travel through, you hear lots of people whispering in dark tones about those filthy drow who are in town.
Drow.
She about those drow. Yeah.
What does
Dark
that mean?
elf.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh wait, dark elf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I can show you some of them here. The most recent version of Dungeon in a Box, which is Forbidden Isle of the Drow. We've got a really cool drow on the cover of that I'm quite proud of. But they are. Wow, they don't have great pictures back here. These guys. Drow.
Ooh, intense.
Yes. Yes.
Super hot, right?
Yeah.
Kind of into it.
Actually, I'm not mad at that.
No.
Magical
I don't need to be
creature
bad at
love.
Yeah, Drow Town. Unnatural, those ones, aren't they? You pick up little bits of this, and then you even glimpse as you guys walk through the town, passing through the High Street district, a rabble rouser. We'll just do this one quickly on the corner. This is Findazzle is like, I keep quite weary. Can we sit down again? We've been walking for hours.
Oh, I can hold you guys for a second.
Thank goodness. Are we close? And he opens up the robes and can see. Yes, there it is. There's a towering. It's like a series of row houses on a hill overlooking town, and the final one on the end is extra tall and has this crooked add-on built-on addition on top that kind of makes it look like a quirky wizard's tower sticking out in the middle of this otherwise big town, overlooking the vast harbor of Greyhaven where ships are coming in and out. It's Tychus' tower, we're almost here! And you guys are cut off. He's cut off by the sound of a bunch of chanting, or I guess murmuring, strong murmuring. And you see a man standing up on a soapbox, just giving out an intense, and we don't want him here in our town, do we?
Yeah.
Half-orcs, tieflings are poisoning our community, and in particular, these drow that our nobles are invited. It's just vehement vitriol, and a little crowd of commoners kind of standing around, kind of some people nodding and listening to this guy as he rallies on about it.
They're wearing MGGA hats, make Greyhaven great again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a harder acronym to pronounce,
Make
but
It's a particularly charismatic xenophobe going at it. A halfling, so he's probably got a couple apple boxes stacked up, just going on and just
It's always a short.
and at that point, unfortunately, at that time, here they come now! And what are we gonna do to these freaks? He says as they point, and coming up, not pointing to you, pointing past you guys, just down the road, where you can see one of the most unusual forms of conveyance. I know there's a lot, by the way, there's a lot going on in this particular session.
All
Again,
right.
you could pad this out over as many sessions as you want, or skip it all.
Why would you want to skip this? This
This is
amazing.
I
amazing.
love
Yeah.
all of the encounter descriptions so far.
Yeah.
The cursed statue, especially, because that's just gonna happen in the D&D world,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
get
It's
that cursed statue in here. We gotta bless it or whatever. And then the porter's moving it.
thought it was
gets spooked.
Timora. It's Ball, I guess. We gotta get it out of here now.
The porters get spooked by a hippogriff swooping by overhead, and they drop, and it cracks open, and a bunch of Mephites jump out and start.
Ooh.
and then you guys
wow.
have to- yeah, and then if you help out, you can get in good with the church. But who cares? Because this is happening now. There's a lot of good content, guys. You care. I care.
it's a lot. It's great.
What must be the drow traveling up one of the wide, well-maintained streets, generally in the direction of the palace. It's a strange shuttered carriage made from interlocking curved wooden panels that have been lacquered bright red and deep black.
Ooh.
Just is and weird projections kind of coming off of it. It almost looks like no nails were used, like you just slatted together
Wow.
weirdly curved and lacquered pieces of wood. No windows, anything like that. It's totally lightless, you would think inside. And instead of wheels or horses, it's borne on the shoulders of half a dozen human figures, cloaked from head to toe in a leather covering that completely hides their bodies.
Dude, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
People standing around start to, there they are now, those freaks, get them out of here. And the crowd starts to get agitated and might form into a mob, which is our monster for this edition of the module. So each adventure module comes with a unique monster that plays into it. This is the Angry Mob, which is a large swarm. creature. Why aren't there stats for angry mobs in D&D? Now there are. We have them.
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered, absolutely. Okay, so all this is kind of taking place around you guys. Quick question, how do you guys feel about Drow? They are, on the whole, bad folk.
Well, I mean, their carriages look really awesome.
They look awesome.
I would assume that they would also have much wealth and power, and also just probably be really snazzy dressers. So compared to these stinking peons yelling about xenophobic nonsense,
They are
I
xenophobes.
choose them.
I go with him.
Does anyone want to make a history check to know anything about the Drow? I'll give you what you would know about
Who
them.
has? I have 3 history. Do you?
I have negative
I
history.
have.
I have 3,
You have
but
yeah.
I won.
We have similar.
So you guys don't know much. All you guys really know then, that's fine. We won't even have to do a roll for it. All you guys know is that they live not as part of the Greenwald, they live off on the Blazing Isles, which are out here across the ocean, which are a volcanic island chain, and they practice the dark art of necromancy.
cool.
So they're probably, which is banned within the Greenwald. No one in fact, Dazzle's telling you this, yes. The Alabaster Academy, which is in charge of all magic within the Greenwald, has banned the practice of necromancy long ago. The Drow don't give a shit.
But Findazzle, we both agree that those folks are squares, right? That's what.
Yeah, I mean, there's, it's a complicated issue. But yeah,
I was talking
But
about.
what are those?
great. So,
Some kid is like,
Crotch talk.
he's like, Findazzle is a great name for your crotch.
I'm gonna start calling my crotch Findazzle. What are we gonna do, folks? What are we gonna do when we see these impure, fallen creatures polluting our streets? They start to. Okay, so you guys find yourselves essentially in the middle of this. On the one side of you, the Drow coming up the street. On the other side, an angry mob starting to form. You guys could easily leave, just walk onto Tychus' tower, or you could interject if you like.
I do feel like the Drow could defend him or herself pretty well. Am I
They
wrong?
seem very strong.
They seem very strong, so I think that's something to keep in mind.
Pragma quickly is just like, now, in my limited experience of being in Greyhaven, if you protect or save someone that's in a wagon, they invite you to dinner and are your friends.
And so we've jumped immediately to another wagon-based encounter.
It's like, and we've been pretty good at protecting covered wagons in the past. It's kind of our thing.
That is
you're
kind of
not
our
wrong.
thing.
Pragmatic,
Not wrong.
pulling from past experience. As you guys, a human, a regular human, looks like a citizen of Greyhaven, is kind of nervously walking along in front of the wagons as well, dressed somewhat finely. And is going, please, no, they're invited here by the queen herself. This is, oh dear. As like the angry mob starts to foment and get closer. And he just like pieces out and leaves the wagon, which kind of like staggers to a halt as the mob begins to draw near to you
Oh
guys.
no.
Oh boy.
Fake news.
Okay, you've got. What would you guys like to do now? If you fight these people, that would just be attacking a bunch of citizens. You could probably justify it later.
Could I cast friends on the guy who's like the mob
Yeah,
leader?
absolutely. Of course,
Okay.
a little combat of wills between two
Yes.
charismatic halflings. Let's see what happens.
Which season?
Alrighty.
So friends basically gives me an advantage on any social rolls towards that person for 1 minute, and then after that minute, they realize that they've been magically manipulated and attack. So,
All right.
we've got to figure out a way to like,
Get him away from the crowd.
or like reverse. I'm just gonna try and convince him to that he had it all wrong. That
Okay.
the real enemy are the people in the fancy houses
The
behind
1%
them,
keeping us
trying
down.
to divide you all and keep you distracted.
All right, let's do it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Siamatha Brinkoff
Siamath
Siamatha
Brinkoff.
Yes.
and Night Steve.
Oh, nice.
Good to see you guys.
Oh, and yeah, great. Thank you so much. So you guys are all entered to win the 1 month subscription at the end of the stream, guys. So thank you so much for jumping in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna make some kind of. You're casting friends first of all.
Yes. Listen, I'm a human, and so I'm just Joe average human.
Oh God! I'm getting very, very tired. Please.
Shut up. Well, and I totally understand that you may be upset to have these strangers in your home, but at the same time, think about this. They have their own problems in their own lands. Shouldn't you focus more on the problems that you have here at home? Perhaps the fact that you're left to dress like that, the way that you're dressed in these rags, and the fact that you have to scrape together a few gold just to buy some bread at the market, while these people in their fancy homes, the lords and ladies, so they deign to invite whoever they want to dinner, including fashionable people.
All right, let's see.
Like ourselves. It's like, shouldn't you direct your ire at them rather than at these people who have nothing to do with your current plight?
Anyone else helping him out in this madness?
I got a lot to say.
About all that.
I just go, yeah, a lot.
Yeah! Oh, so
Yeah, I'm totally supporting
That's
them.
actually super effective when the big. Well, wait a minute. But you're a half orc
I know.
who's just rallying against.
I know, but I have shiny pecs.
I could go either way.
I can help and be like just like look at you with adoration, like, oh, this intelligent, magnificent
Human.
person.
Like, did he change you?
yeah, like, I am converted.
Okay, roll up your check. This guy does have advantage on saves against being charmed.
Okay. Well, he needs a. Well, no, he doesn't get a save against this, apparently.
Oh.
It just gives me advantage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So then you'll
Okay.
go ahead and make your check.
Okay, so this is persuasion. Well, glad I get advantage on that. Oh, no!
How'd you do?
I did not do well. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh man.
I also rolled a 2. What is your charisma modifier?
Oh, well, my persuasion is 5, so that's 7.
Okay, so my charisma my persuasion is 4, or deception, plus my 2. So I have a 10.
Oh, doesn't
Sorry,
buy-
an 8. I have an 8.
I didn't cure him of his racism.
Nope.
If
by
only it were
1
that
point.
easy.
Can I try to cast a spell on him?
Certainly.
Or was he about to do something? I'm sorry. Are you about
No.
to do
Oh,
something?
Emily.
That I totally. So I want to back.
Look
you
at them there! Yes, don't listen to see friends of the Drow teaming up with the impure half-orcs who also, just are driving our once successful city into ruin.
I
Pragma.
saved
I
your
have a
duke.
I have a spell.
That's true.
What were you gonna do? I don't know.
Oh, Pragma's just gonna talk, but you can jump
I have
in.
a charm person spell. It's the one I picked up today, where they can be charmed for an hour
That's
if it
effective.
works.
Okay.
Pragma's
Pragma's
just
going
gonna be
first.
like, I'm just gonna say something simple here, because I'm a simple guy, simple friend.
Yeah, me too. I'm simple.
Hey!
Says a couple of guys in the crowd.
Alright,
Those
my
are
simple
simple.
guys. And he's like, do you not destroy your enemy by making them your friend?
Guy's
Oh.
talking a lot of heavy truth right now.
He's the kind of guy I want to get a beer with.
Yeah.
I
I was
also
born
just
in the
wanna
log
say that
cabin I built myself.
I helped save your duke today. If I wasn't there, if you didn't have people like me
That's
We
there.
are the protectors of the Duke.
That's pulling out some big stuff. Okay, and then do you want to follow that up by casting Charm Person, or are you going to let that see how that plays out?
This is really effective. I think we should see what this can play out. And then if it doesn't work, I'm gonna hit him with a spell.
So the cult fanatic is unwavered, is not listening. He's clearly drunk all the Kool-Aid and is fallen into xenophobe. Angry mobs, however, have a particular quality called volatile. The mob is susceptible to rhetoric. If you make a performance check to disrupt their anger, it will essentially, you can give them disadvantage on their attack rolls. In this case, I think it'll just disperse them because it's a bunch of people standing together saying what they care for. Need a charisma performance check, DC 14.
That was a 14.
On the dot,
On the dot.
love it. So the mob kind of, yeah, hey, wait a minute, what about love? Why don't we give that a chance?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's enough hesitancy, at least in the mob, that people kind of break up, and then a couple like angry guys come up and to get like, and then it's like Samo's just standing there. What's Samo doing? What'd you roll, Samo?
No, 14.
In order to persuade the mob?
Yeah, just to be like,
Okay, not to like whack him on the head.
No, I
and
don't
go,
want
sit down,
I'm using
racist.
love right now.
Yeah, showing them that there's another way. They just expect the half.
Pragma has had some effect on me, I think.
Oh yeah.
You guys stand together in solidarity against, and the angry mob sort of disperses, like in front of the, in front of the, Drow. So, yeah, and the mob kind of disperses, and the angry xenophobes, no, seize your hate! And he starts screaming so much as the double-stacked apple boxes fall over, and he falls down on the ground. Why is it so hard to stand on an awkward thing? I don't understand. Ah.
And then he's like, I understand more than you might know. And he shifts on the gnome's shoulders.
The mob kind of disperses, and though people are not happy, they kind of just allow this weird conveyance to pass through up towards the
When it
bus.
passes through, do we hear the Drow go like, thanks, now we can sell our drugs and murder their babies? And we're like,
Well done, comrades!
whoops.
The cloaked figures pass you guys. You get the intense smell of lilies, like they've been heavily perfumed with the smell of lilies as they pass by.
Death.
And
Still wanna look in.
they say, as it passes, who made the strongest argument there against the mob? I think it was you with the 14.
Oh, yeah.
A wooden slat, one of the slats that looked like just part of the wooden wall, slides open, and inside you glimpse what must be a Drow princess, or nobility of some sort, who just her hand just slightly extends through, and a black obsidian ring slides from her finger. Cool. Ting, ting, ting. Yeah, it rolls to the ground at your feet. Picking it up, it's a black spider ring. It's carved from obsidian, a single piece of obsidian.
It's
to look
5
like black
tickets
spider.
at Chuck E. Cheese.
I remember that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
almost
was like that, but
Halloween,
made out
I'm
of.
so excited.
It's totally gaudy. It fits right on your finger very nicely. While wearing this ring, crawling does not cost you extra movement, so you can crawl at your full speed.
That's the creepiest power.
Deeply, it does say. I do add that it is very unnerving to do so.
You should
Right.
put that on Findazzle.
Oh, we have to go.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, while you're running,
While on top of it.
That's so
Okay.
amazing.
Thanks. And I just yell, thanks, new friends.
and the thing slides shut and they pass on. Okay, fast forwarding to Tychus's tower.
Yes.
So we skipped through a bunch more stuff, but well done, guys.
The whole way there, I'm just crawling. I think it's great.
Can you just stop it?
Yeah.
Just
Quit it.
yeah, and you just shuffle like 30 feet around, just
Yeah.
like scuttling through the streets.
At least wear some gloves or something.
Yeah, people are deeply
Disconcerting.
freaked out. Yeah, hands are very dirty.
Yeah. First impressions are everything.
More friends? New friends? Hello! Scaring the shit out of dogs. Findazzle's friend, the sage Tychus, a human, lives in this lofty garret that extends off the top corner of a stretch of tall stone row houses. A huge window and skylight flood the room with light and give a commanding view out over the port and miles out to sea. The walls are lined with bookcases and map cubbies, and the tables are piled with parchments. A shelf of clockwork toys, they seem to be gnome make, line a wall near the bed, just opposite a sort of terrarium, the kind that you might expect to find a turtle in. At least,
A terrarium.
that's how it looked when Findazzle was last here.
Oh.
Now it has obviously been ransacked. Books have been dumped across the floor, ruined by rain that has entered through the windows which have been smashed open. Findazzle, as you guys come in, Findazzle, you topple off of Findazzle as he just comes to a stop and stares speechlessly. Tychus, what? Oh no, this isn't right at all. Where is he? You know, he sent me that letter saying that he had uncovered some extremely important research, but something. It was too important to leave me a whole letter. Oh dear. And the guards searching the town for gnomes? Oh dear.
Well, his place is a dump.
Oh no, let me tell you what it was like the last time I was here.
Sounds great.
He's rather the dump now. Oh my goodness, he starts like looking around, like all picking up papers, but they're all just like fall apart because they're pulped and wet and stuff like that.
Money, please.
What's that?
What brought you here? Money. Do
Oh.
we get paid for?
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting about that time. Got 5 gold pieces.
Wait a second before we
Yes. Let.
I would wait.
Now.
give him a second.
I think my friend might be dead, but fine.
He's emotionally off balance. That's the best time.
Yes, fine. Here's your 15 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. 15. Yeah.
Yes, wasn't that how much it was? It doesn't matter. He sits down. Would any of you do anything, or should I suppose we could head back to
Can
the
we
inn
look
and rest.
for tracks or
Investigation
signs?
check,
we need to
please.
investigate the place.
Intelligence investigation.
I believe at this point we can hire someone that's an investigator with all the gold. See, there's a strategy.
Well, if you want to make a check while you're here, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you, maybe y'all want to.
Anybody can make one if
All
they
right.
want.
Anyone who wants.
Investigation check. Tell me what your rolls.
Oh yeah.
I'll go around if everyone made it. Terry?
Yeah, I got a 21.
Nice. 8.
15.
13.
That's
Yours is
weird.
pretty low. So
Yeah,
Tristan's
that-
like, wait a minute, I think I see a clue over here in this other building. And you're like,
Yeah. Oh, there's a mirror. Oh, okay.
yeah, you get distracted.
Just right.
There's duplicates of us.
I found a menu here. It's like, do we want to have orcish cuisine tonight? Is that what we want to do?
Say no kicked
Trifling,
butt,
so
though.
spicy. You notice something glinting in the only part of the room that hasn't been ransacked is the terrarium. Just sitting there,
I
filled
like
with
turtle.
green muck and little stones.
Perfect, because I was most excited about the terrarium.
Terrarium. As you get over there, as you get
Works.
close to it, you see something glinting halfway embedded in the muck, as if someone had hastily thrust something down in there. So reaching in and pulling it out, it's a small brass key, like a wind-up key. And then something moves in the terrarium and suddenly leaps out at you. It's a newt, a sleepy-eyed newt. So just a spotted and flat. Comes out, it skitters up onto your arm, starts licking at it with his like long
friend.
tongue. Yeah. It like scampers up your arm and starts crawling up you, and kind of sliding off of your peck oil.
Friend. I hold it in my hand, grab it, and put it in my hand. Findazzle.
Hey, oh, you found Jeffrey. Oh, is he okay? Oh, it's Jeffrey, the newt. Yes.
There was a key in the terrarium. I think.
Jeffrey,
looks
what were you
important.
doing with the key? So you guys both succeeded as well?
Jeffrey, tell me, Jeffrey.
I drew serum.
Pragma, I think you rolled certainly high enough to find. Going through the clockwork toys, you do find a clockwork newt that seems to match Jeffrey.
Oh.
And the key seems to fit. Putting it in and giving it a few twists.
Does it crawl around and do I copy it?
No. Yeah, you definitely could.
Just stop it.
There's like it starts to click and rattle, and a little pre-recorded message inside, like the type you would have like on a little like lullaby kind of thing,
Yeah.
music box. Starts to recite in kind of broken tones. Dear friend, I fear my communications have been intercepted. I dare not stay. I have the map with me. I will seek you out as soon as I can. And then like it comes to a stop. Findazzle. That was Tychus. I knew it was. I recognize his voice. Well, it seems a storm is coming in, he says, looking up out the windows. The sun setting and storm clouds rolling in as rain starts to patter on the broken skylight. I say we get back to my tavern, where we have us rooms reserved, and we discuss what our next moves are.
Yes, room service.
That sounds great.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Fast forward to the inn. Great. So I want to just do a quick thing here. So in each of our modules, we have fun charts and stuff to fill stuff out. The one in this particular module is for generating unique and interesting inns and taverns. Because remember, last time was to generate interesting caravans. Okay, so can each person, we have 4 people, can each person roll a d6, and we're going to determine what the Lucky Copper, which is the name of this inn, is like. And I'll go around in a second.
Ooh.
Second side of our map is, of course,
awesome.
our
Beautiful.
Maps are so sweet.
Colors.
Thank you guys.
I
Thank
like
you.
the fireplace.
See the candlelight and everything.
Start with Heather. Tristan, or what did you roll, Heather?
5.
5. Condition of the building. Being refurbished. The new owner is doing a total overhaul of the entire building. Old furnishings and decor are heaped along the walls, fresh paint everywhere.
Love a good reno.
Yeah.
Terry?
6.
6. Filling up fast. This is popularity in town. Filling up fast. A pre-planned event is drawing in folks from all walks of life. Extra tables are being set up for a variety of clientele. So by the time you guys get there,
Yes,
starting to
friends.
bustle. There's a bunch of horses out here in the stables.
They're getting ready for Friend Con.
So the history of the unusual history of the inn.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Former monastery. Technically still counts as
They're all painting over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just holy symbols. Are like, take that down.
Just chip away at it.
Who knows what god it
Put
was.
a lewd like painting over it.
It was dedicated
Yes.
to, let me consult my gods of the green wall table. It was dedicated to the god of war, Dreor the Red. So, yeah, not into it. Taking off all the swords and stuff like
the
that.
spikes.
Yeah, taking the spikes out. Right, still technically counts as holy ground. It's heavily fortified. And last but not least, hidden secret.
6.
Oof. So this is the hidden secret, so I gotta keep this one secret here from you guys.
Oh.
We'll cover our ears if you want to tell friends at home.
Yeah, everyone cover your ears. Health code violations. Something not quite right with the meat. They're gonna have to savor as poison. All right, here we go. We're back.
Yay.
Very good. All right, so
That was weird.
thank you. Did you guys hear? I don't know.
No.
I need to roll one more d6.
I heard a muffle, but
I heard someone.
Yeah.
And then I actually got very proud of myself because like a
Because I was
younger
like,
Dan would have
yeah.
cheated. Like a little kid Daniel would have been like, but I'm like,
Same.
no, we
Wow.
all were
Yeah,
just
we
like,
did.
yeah.
Hey guys,
Exactly.
inspiration everybody.
Aww.
Thank you.
Well done. Okay.
Do you get a little piece?
I also have the bartender attitude table here, so generate the attitude bartender. Oh yeah.
I like all the
coins.
props.
You better get a coin. You better get a coin. You guys already have inspiration still?
What does inspiration do?
You can spend it to
Get advantage.
roll 2. Yeah, to have
Oh,
advantage
great.
to roll 2d20.
Oh, that's great.
So you can only have it once. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
So spend them so I can give them to you again. So you guys come in. Like I said, it's still early evening by the time you get in. Although cold rain is starting to lash against the shingles overhead of the roof. What can I tell you about it? The inn. This establishment is built around a large stone tower that rises several floors above the ground. Very large chandelier made from the interlocking horns of elk hang from the high ceiling. The massive tallow candles on it shed a warm yellow light that suffuses the room. The Lucky Copper offers comfortable beds, tasty meat dishes, and good red wine. Outside, the lashing of cold rain can be heard against the shingles. Well, I paid you already, right? Yes. Good.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
did I forget? Sorry. Let me see here. I'm out of money.
Oh no.
I don't know how. I thought I had budgeted everything. Well, that's fine. No, I have friends in town who are going to owe me some more, and Tychus was right, Tychus. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll work itself out. Anyway, the rooms are paid for. The rooms are paid for a week in advance, so we're set here. And anyway, speaking of which, I think I'll go check on the rooms, make sure that those porters were able to get all of my books in place. He goes bustling off through the side doors over here to check on some of the rooms. The rest of you guys, I'm going to place a boot.
All booted.
Or a booted.
All boots.
Very good. Great. So there's a barmaid going around. Orders? Can I take your orders for you?
Some wine?
Mead.
Oh. Yeah, you have any white wine?
We've-
I mean, it's fine. Any wine's fine. It's great.
Actually, it's great.
Red wine it is. And she comes around and gets red wine, all this good stuff. I roll to see the attitude of the bartender, whose eyes light up as he sees adventurous. I'll bring them the wine. So, and you're just coming as a halfling now, right?
Yes.
So, adventurers! Is it? Oh, I'd recognize an adventurer anyway. You know, I wanted to be an adventurer.
What stopped you, friend?
Ha, let me tell you. And he goes on and on.
Did he take an arrow to the knee?
No, unsatisfied. dreams of going on big adventures will corner the adventurers for hours with endless questions. Well, where are you coming from? No, you came down the long road. No, did you encounter any of those elves? You did. Tell me, and just like can't get enough. Wow.
And Pragma's just loving it.
Yeah. Oh,
He thinks
this
it's a
guy.
great
This guy.
conversation.
This
Right
is your
in.
guy. Great. Other opportunities could have been doing what they love, bitter misanthrope, enthusiastic drunkard, prejudiced, etc. So here we go.
Okay, this is better.
Anyway, bustling off around the corner, you lose sight of Findazzle. A moment later, ba-bam, ba-bam, the door slams open, and a drenched and bedraggled human comes bustling in. Which of these tables would you guys like to be at? I'm gonna put you-
That one, yep.
Yeah,
That's what I was
shall
gonna
we?
say.
There we go.
It's got enough seats for everybody. Great. So there are, as I said, some other commoners and stuff like that milling around on the map. I'm not going to put them down at the moment, but there's like half a dozen, at least 6 other people occupying the other tables there, maybe more by this point in the evening. Barmaid, bartender as well. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone's head turns to see a bedraggled man come staggering in. He's dressed in kind of boring brown robes, just a rope around his midsection to hold him tight. His hood back, even though it's been raining, as if he's rushed out somewhere in a spur of a moment. Huge bushy sprout of hair coming off of his head, deep brown, chestnut colored. Another huge bushy beard coming off the other direction, about the same size and bushiness. Looks like a bundle of cilantro or something like that you pick up, just bushy on both sides. Comes staggering into the inn, looking around wildly, and his eyes just seem to settle upon you guys at the table. Comes pushing his way up to whoever's closest to him. It looks like you, Samo. Grabs you by the shoulder.
I don't think Samo takes that
Heck
really
or
well.
model. Be careful.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you.
That
His
would not
muscles
been
are
fun.
his.
Grabs you by the shoulder, pushes his ear in close to yours, and in a strained whisper says, "They're after me. They must not find it. You have to keep it safe. The realm, it could depend on it." And shoves a map case into your hands. The voice dawns on you a moment after he turns and bustles out past you, past the bar,
Tychus.
into the... Tychus, exactly. He just casts one wild glance back at you over his shoulder as he disappears into the kitchen, the door, like swinging shut, and the barmaid with all your glasses of wine going, "Whoa, what was that? I couldn't imagine." Comes over with the wine glasses and starts handing them out. "Strange man, do you know him?" This is I do 2 female voices, and this is one.
Yep, yep. I feel like I've heard them.
Yep.
It's great.
Before you can answer, bum, 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 the doors to the tavern slam open again, and sweeping in, none other, a squad of 4 city guards, 2 additional guards who seem to be dressed in like fine silk doublets and have longbows, whereas the city guards are more a little bit schlubbier. Followed by the severe-looking nobleman himself, the man that you encountered in the wagon earlier that day, Duke Draymore, sweeping in after him. And then following him up the rear, a proud-looking half-orc in full-plate armor that bears a royal insignia marking him as a captain. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them down here. The Duke scans the room with an air of imperious authority before saying to his men,
When he looks around.
"Search
the
everywhere,
ring-
question everyone."
Oh, I was hoping to say question no one.
You missed a lot. Just
Yeah, you left at the most exciting
Tychus
moment.
Oh,
ran
good.
in, gave Samo the map and said keep it safe, and then ran through the kitchen right as Duke and some guards entered.
So I'm just gonna say Jack. Just you hear a loud flush of a toilet as Jack just re-enters the room.
And he was,
Oh, now what's going on?
yeah, that indoor plumbing.
It's magical.
place.
It's magical indoor plumbing
It's
though.
a
It
very
just
nice book.
teleports it like
You
right
guys
to the
have-
Drow Island.
The guards began to fan out through the room and began questioning the different commoners who are standing around. Samo, you feel that it's like a leather map case in your hand.
I'm gonna
It's you guys have a
put
moment.
that inside my cloak somewhere.
You've got a moment or two here to discuss amongst yourselves. It looks like before the guards get around to questioning you. The captain of the guards immediately whispers something to the Duke and steps back outside. So I will put
Is this
over
the same Duke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the same man you encountered earlier in the
But
day.
aren't we? We're seeing
Tomorrow night.
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah.
So tonight his thing was to chase Tychus.
I've condensed things a little bit
Okay.
to fit everything there. In the module as written, it doesn't all happen like boom, 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 boom,
Sure.
boom. But it's
Got
like
it.
meet him and then you meet him again. Yeah.
So Pragma kind of whispers around Findazzle's friend gave us a map, so we'll keep that safe. But also the Duke's our friend, so I think we just have to bend the truth. Technically, we had never seen that man before in our lives. So if we're asked about him, we really don't know him.
Because we haven't seen him before.
True.
Exactly.
Also, we shouldn't mention the force beads at all, ever.
No.
It's not the time
I'm
to
sorry,
bring
what do
those
you...
up.
I think the only time we mention them is when someone sees them being thrown at them.
Yeah.
I would say that would be our last. If he's like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning. We go, but we brought back your force bead.
Oh yeah, we could
Yeah.
bargain with it. But anyways, guys, this wine has aged superbly. I'm loving this. It's like a cab. It's like a cab, Merlot Malbec mix. What's going on here? He's clearly, when he was talking to that guy, the bartender kept giving him extra healthy pours. Yeah, he's pretty tipsy right now.
All right, excellent. But you guys, by the way, who are watching, if you're not familiar with these are the super awesome flat plastic minis
Very cool.
that we're using, which have cool art on both sides. All sorts of
Pragma
good
just
stuff.
puts his arm around. I was like, guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm not afraid to say it. Why don't we say it more often? We should always be saying it. This is silly. Why
Pragma,
This is good wine.
Pragma, I don't think this is the time.
it's the wine.
Okay, at that moment,
He almost
Feels
falls
a
off
bit
his chair.
Bold. This wine is a bit spicy.
so as you guys are standing about, the guards, a guard finally comes over to you and goes, "Did you see anything? We're looking for a man. Crazy poofed out hair, crazy poofed out beard,
Like
brown robes."
cilantro.
Yes, right, like a bundle of cilantro.
Yeah.
Oh.
That guy ran through here like a second ago.
Yeah, it was
He
crazy.
just high fives the guard. He's like, yeah,
All right,
yes.
Which way did he go? This is good. We've got a lead.
Oh, it's so much wine.
Not sure.
I mean,
Oh. Gosh, we
Did
were all
he go back
laughing.
out?
We were sharing. We were saying.
Did he
loved
have
us.
anything on him?
I mean, I guess clothes, right?
His
Wait a
fashion
minute, I'll make a
sense
note of
was-
that.
I believe his words were, "I love playing in the rain, tee hee," and then jumped out the window to go play in the rain.
And his robe was a bit.
Gnomes, they're strange folk,
Yeah, it's crazy.
always giggling.
you like some
the man
wine?
we're looking for is a human, so that's probably not him.
Would you like a glass of wine? We have more here.
Right?
My job is to now search you to make sure that you didn't have anything that you shouldn't have, but I could go with a glass of wine.
A glass of
Make
wine.
a deception check, or persuasion check probably, to convince him to drink some wine.
I mean, can I do deception?
Deception would be to lie
Put
to
a
him.
force bead at the bottom of the glass of wine, so he finishes drinking.
Head explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like boba.
Watch out, that stuff's strong. It would
I
go
would take,
right
I
to your
think this has to be a
head.
persuasion check because he's a guard on duty that you're trying to convince to have some wine. Or,
I appreciate that.
yeah, probably persuasion.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Let's see what happens.
Ugh, 8.
Well, he's just a guard. Let's see. 15.
Oh.
Sorry, can't do it. Can't have it. All right, let's see. Start searching y'all. A moment later, before he's coming, he's like, it just goes.
I got my peck oils off. It's real oily.
Search. Can you make an intimidation check to see
Yeah.
if he's gonna
Yeah.
and
Gonna
have
start
advantage
touching
on
me
that?
more? Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Ooh.
with advantage, you have an 8.
8 plus 4, so 12. That's not enough.
favorite part of my job, searching the half-orcs.
Not into it. What else can I do? Can I do something else to you?
Definitely, I'm sure you could. You have a
Pragma?
reroll, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't know if you want to. No, I don't know if you want to spend it. Just
I
yet.
do right now because you
Yeah.
know what? Might as well.
Yeah.
I really want to see this freaking map. And thank you out there. Thanks, Genesis.
Bing. What's this right here? He says, reaching. I'll reroll for him as well.
Okay.
We'll see. What'd you roll there?
I have a 16.
Okay. Oh, it's just your powerful thighs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
what is
strong.
what? I don't. That's too creepy. I don't know what this guy.
It could have been worse.
You succeeded on your intimidation
I was
check.
like,
What
me
is this
too.
cylindrical
Same-o, say
leather
me
feeling?
too. Same-o's hashtag me too.
So he's like, hang on, I've just got to make sure I was really searching. And you just kind of stare him down. Okay, looks like you're good. As he's about to continue this whole rigmarole with you guys, but boom, the door slams back open. Captain of the guards comes back in, and he has got a corpse over his body, over his shoulder. Let's see. Captain emerges, corpse over his shoulder, the corpse sodden from the rain. It's clear at a glance that it's Tychus.
Ugh.
A great bloom of crimson blood spreads over the breast of his robes, where his heart has been pierced by 2 short black crossbow bolts. Captain heaves the corpse onto the table right here. Well, looks like I found my man. No sign of a map on him. Whoever murdered him almost certainly took it. He addresses that to the Duke.
Wait, so the guard didn't murder him? Is what he's saying?
That's right. That's exactly what he's saying. Looks like he was killed. Found him dead out there in the gutters. That moment, Finn Dazzle comes back around from his room going, very good, everything's in.
Can we grab him?
Tychus! Grab Finn Dazzle?
Yeah.
Certainly. How do you grab him?
By the gooch? No, I'm just kidding. Like I'm
By
drunk,
the map.
so I quickly put my
Like
arm
crowd
around him,
around him.
By the
Mhm.
way.
and I'm just like, "Hey, buddy, there you are. Hope the room's good." And I whisper like, "Hey, man, this is not the time to be knowing people."
Make a sleight of hand check
Sweet.
as the Duke turns.
17.
Wow. Damn, Pragma. Pragma's stepping
Yeah.
up today.
Fragment rolling high.
Wow.
Okay, the Duke is
Yeah.
hard to slip stuff past. We'll see. But this
But
gets
he did
past
it.
him.
What?
This gets past him. The Duke turns around and goes, "What was that?"
And then Pragma's
Someone
just
say
like,
his name.
Just like, "Hey, Duke, buddy." So he just sees like, "We're just the friends."
And the Duke for the first time sees you guys. There, I guess he wasn't looking too closely before.
Do fancy.
Hello, I had
Fancy
an
wow.
accident.
I was wondering why you were trying to deceive me.
Well,
Where's the 5th member of your party? He says, looking around right past Pragma. So you've got him under the cloak there, right?
well, no, I don't necessarily. He doesn't even know we have a 5th member.
Or do I? When we were standing together in the streets earlier today, I thought it was perhaps just my head wound, but upon further recollection, I had him roll to see if he could see through, and he rolled a natural 20. I happened to notice that your body was shaped completely inhuman. The tiny feet, disproportionate arms. It seemed curious.
Pragma in his friendly drunk state is like, "Oh yeah, well, we heard some xenophobic people talking anti-halfling stuff, anti-tiefling, anti-half-orc. We thought it was just safer. We didn't want to cause trouble in your streets." I also would like to say that, and he points to like the arrows used. He's like, "Your horse in these arrows, I think they might be connected."
Captain of the guard leans down. He's right. They're the same type. He's another half-orc. He's like,
Then he
about as big as you.
chugs some more wine, Pragma. He's like,
I like this new you.
Me too.
Yeah, we should just bring lots of
Yeah.
wine with us.
"I'm invincible." He like throws up a little on himself.
Interesting, says the Duke. Well, it's unfortunate that our dinner date had to be moved up so abruptly, but I'm glad to see you here. So, where is your 5th member of the party then?
Oh,
A
he's just
tiefling, did you say?
no.
He had to
underneath
leave.
your cloak, you feel like Vin Dazzle's just like trembling. What's going on?
He had to leave on business. It's kind of unfortunate. We wanted you to meet him.
Fine, it's of no particular importance. What's much more important is what this dead man can tell us. Captain of the Guard, strip him down, see what he has on his body. And Captain goes, yes, sir. Like, takes out his dagger and like starts cutting off the robe there, just on the table in the middle of the inn.
This is a lot.
So saith Findazzle, who struggles against your arms and breaks free and goes, no, I won't. I cannot tolerate this.
Who the hell is this guy?
Whoa! That's what. Oh, what? Grandma just trying to like make sense of it.
Tychus was a gentleman and a scholar, and he deserves more than rough handling at the hands of you brutes. Unhand him at once. The Duke just steeps his fingers in front of his mouth. How fascinating. So he was a gnome all along. What are you hiding? What has brought you here to this city?
Well, to be honest, we wanted to surprise you, but
That doesn't matter to
we
me.
found your box of force beads, and we wanted to bring it to you. That's
Do
why
you
we're
reveal
all-
that right now?
Well, that's the secrecy. That's our trump card, right? So yeah.
He's going for it. You got
Yeah.
it, you guys.
We're just going like this.
That's the reason. That's the reason for all the secrecy. I'm
Please make
sorry.
a deception check for me.
We just wanted to surprise. you.
Deception check with advantage.
Jeez.
Oof. Advantage, of course, because you really have his box.
Yeah. So that's 22.
Oh,
not good.
That's
good.
against a 24 insight.
No.
19 for
He rolled a
And then I
19.
just grab them and just chuck all of them at the dude.
We would all die.
This is why, well, and this is what I try and work into the modules are. So I set up just terrible, mean situations, but I've also you've got this like box of powerful weapons you shouldn't have yet. Those are definitely way above your pay grade, by the way, of what you guys should have right now. So let's see how this all plays out. I'm gonna assume that was a joke. For now.
For now,
now.
for the next like
The Duke freezes
second
and
round.
turns towards you. No, the timing doesn't make any sense. Those went missing several months ago. You've just arrived now by the caravan. Ha ha ha! So, you've uncovered them. They weren't lost after all. Well, thank you. Please, I'll have them back. Now. Captain, take this gnome to the castle dungeons for further questioning.
And then Pragma's just like, wouldn't it be easier just to question him over dinner tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Serve this wine stuff. It's making me talk. Oh, come here. And he like gives the dude a big hug.
Do you really come and give him a hug?
I tried to.
Stop it! Don't hug me! No, I'm not interested in you hugging me right now. I have one duty and I take it extremely seriously, and that is to maintain the security and safety of my city.
You're the Duke of No Hugs.
I'm glad to be the Duke of No Hugs, as you put it, if it keeps the Queen and the city safe. I owe you at least something for saving me earlier, so I will tell you this. This dead man here was hiding a secret which could undo not just Greyhaven, but everything that mankind has achieved in this realm. Could reduce the Greenworld to cinders. It is essential that I am the one who keeps it safe, who safeguards it and ensures that with my pragmatic and even-minded thinking, a new age of splendor and success falls upon the Greenworld, with Greyhaven at the head. Now, you're good friends of mine, or you could be, so I simply want to offer you a very simple suggestion. Please hand me back over what is mine, he says, gesturing towards the beads. You understand, of course, that your friend the gnome must be taken for questioning, gentle questioning in our very nice dungeons. And as a result, our dinner date tomorrow evening still stands, and together we may investigate these secrets, and together, as my friends, we may perhaps find new positions for you within the government. Would that suit you well? Alternatively, of course, I could have my guards, and it pains me to say this, strip you of your possessions and leave you naked outside of our gates, exiles from the city.
Findazzle did say he was out of gold. Just saying.
I do have a great many things that I could offer you. But please, my friend, the box, which as you can see is mine. I'll just take this from you now.
I feel like we.
All right, so this is all very
Yeah.
intense. I think at the very least we all better roll initiative. This
Yeah.
episode goes
I was
down.
like, I don't know what to say to this guy. This guy's very intimidating.
I was gonna say catch.
Yeah. Which would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Right, and if anyone wants to make an insight check on him to see if he's being even with you guys or whatever, this is what he looks
It's very Donald Sutherland.
12.
It's based on Donald.
Anyone have good insight at all? I have +0 on insight.
Nope. Okay, well, give me initiative checks first, then we'll resolve that in a second, and we're going to see how this madness plays out. Could be better.
7.
Thank you. 7?
6.
6, easy. 5?
16.
16?
12.
12. Okay, so it's going to be Samo, followed by Tristan, and then two of you competing for dead last. Okay, Pragma, and then Jack dead last. Ah, Jack. Okay, so I will say, Jack, before we break into initiative order, since you're the one he's engaged with right now, and you have the box, would you nail him with this? He is kind of giving, like, he's got the hand raised, and he's got eyes on the guards, which are in the room with him. There's half a dozen guards in the room, which he's good, you know. Seems to have them ready to arrest you, essentially.
The answer is yes. I'm gonna toss all the beads of force out into the room towards the guards and the
Towards
Duke.
the guards and the Duke. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, towards all of them. So Jack, you're there.
Can we at least make it look like a stumble?
I mean, like, we can make. It doesn't matter what they think it looks like because they're gonna be dead.
As long as it doesn't hit us.
I'd say all of us will be.
All right.
The bartender will be like,
force.
"That was a stumble, right, bartender?"
Yes. You know whatever you say, man.
I love adventure. Is this what adventure is?
This is covered in
They
gore.
just detonate my bar.
She's getting refurbished.
Just being renovated. Oh gosh, there's not going to be much left. Okay, so it's how many do you guys have? 6 of these beads
Yes.
of force?
Yeah. Oh my
And we're
god.
detonating them all at once.
Oh shoot. That's
It's
so
within
awesome.
60 feet, so that's everybody.
Oh no.
Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on a
Destroy.
DC 15 dexterity save. So,
I'm going to say that I'm very precise with this because I was forced to sit through an incredibly detailed explanation from Findazzle.
yes.
So yeah, I want to throw them so it will only hit our enemies if possible.
That's definitely fine. Okay, that's perfect. So I need a DC 15 dexterity save from all my guys. Is anyone within 10 feet of any of the guards? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're throwing it in such a way that...
Yeah, I'm
Like
throwing it in a
they're just
square so it
No, I don't, because you're throwing them all at once instead of one at a time. I think it's just going to be, it's going to generally nuke the room.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's not going to target you guys. That's fine.
Okay.
But,
It's
yeah.
gonna be bad.
Oh wow.
That's enough. That's fine. So they're just each going to make a save, and I'll hit each of them. Okay, that's just fine. Okay, so failure for the first guard, success for the second guard, failure for the third guard, failure for the fourth guard. It's captain of the guard. This is a big one. He may have passed that.
15.
Yeah, DC 15. I'll check on that. And oh, all right, very good. Oh, and then of course, great. Gotcha. Very good.
That's amazing.
Yes, this is insane. So can you start rolling damage for me? Roll 5d4 for me, please.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. And that'll just be, we'll apply that to everybody who got nailed by it.
9, 10.
And the captain of the guard got
13.
nailed by that as well. Why do I do these
There's
things?
several beads, right? Though, because like
Yeah.
with that
How
multiplying
many was it?
thing.
How many beads was it?
6.
Six.
6.
Because there's several
6.
beads, and each bead does that, right?
Each bead does that much damage. So how much did one?
13.
13. So each bead does 13 points of damage. Gotcha. So the all the guards are just blasted, just hurled backwards, and that's on a save. Do they take half? Oh,
They're
God.
dead.
This is ridiculous.
Can you at least go whoops when they fall? Just a little something, little deniability. Butterfingers.
And I just go, oh, I thought those stunned people.
Time to make my escape with these gas beads.
I thought those were smoke bombs or something.
Or something, whatever. Jeez. Okay, let me just make. I'm just giving the guards a real chance. No, they're all dead. Okay. Just massive explosions. Their corpses, however, are trapped within these spherical orbs.
Oh
of
yeah,
force,
the orbs.
which are 10 feet by 10 feet, so they
Send
can't.
them to their wives.
The stone is cracked underneath. The captain of the guard fails as well.
What about the Duke?
The Duke succeeds. Findazzle fails and is blasted into this orb. It doesn't kill him, fortunately. But he's trapped
Maybe
within
for the best, so he's not so lippy.
a rotating orb of force. So down, just all down. Clears the room. Patrons are probably trapped in these as well.
Yep.
Just put like a little. It's even bigger, so it's like a 10 foot by 10 foot. But you guys get the point. It's like that.
So we roll the surviving enemies into the river.
Yeah. Exactly. So. Findazzle's not looking great. The Duke is thrown to the side onto the ground and going. The guards are all blasted to pieces. The captain of the guard's like in there in his and like
Hamster ball.
you can't hear him. Yeah.
And I said, don't,
like being in the
no,
dome.
stop yelling. There's not a lot of air in there.
Like he's got his longsword out and he's trying to hit it and you just the tables have just been blasted to splinters. Food and drink have been hurled everywhere.
Oh my God.
Just absolutely destroyed the room. And who's next?
I really wanted to go to
In the
dinner.
initiative order. Gosh.
Well, we didn't start.
Yeah, now we start.
Oh, we hadn't even done anything, huh?
No, that was you're going last in the round
Yeah.
essentially. I'm sorry, I should have written down initiative. It was you two.
It's
in a
basically,
circle.
yeah, just.
And
right.
Tychus, his body is just mangled. The person we were trying to
Oh,
be
no.
respectful now is it's like chunks of his body should also be
Yeah, he got
frozen
like
with him.
we just got like pinballed around the room.
Oh,
with
poor
violence.
Tychus.
That's rough, guys. Okay, the spheres last for 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay,
Something
so
else
we
you
gotta
wanna
get
know?
out of there.
Kill the Duke, sit around for a minute until this guy pops, then kill him.
They're gonna raise the alarm too if we don't get rid of these.
The Duke will say, well, we'll get to what he says when on his turn. Okay, Samo, what would you do?
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah, no, that was the X factor. Very
that was
good.
insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, worth it. Worth it.
Well,
Not
we
the
got
way-
a minute. I got this map.
Not the way as written that usually plays out. Thanks again for everybody who's been contributing here. We've got more of them, Siamath, Prenkoth. Anyway, if you guys are watching or if you've just tuned in, we're giving away a 1-month subscription to Dungeon in a Box. It's like a $33 value. So just go ahead and if you contribute any amount using !tips, you'll be entered to win at the end of the session here in 1 hour. Less than 1 hour, we're going to be choosing our winner.
Less than 1 hour.
And we'll see if these guys get out of this situation.
Soon.
It's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, honestly.
Samo,
We
what
might
do you
get out
do?
of there. All right. I think we got to look at the map, right?
Not the Duke.
So glad you did
Oh,
that.
the Duke over behind me. Thanks, Jimithus, for more.
Hey.
All right. So we got to get the Duke. So I guess I'll turn around. I'm a big dude. I feel like I could take this guy on.
Yeah.
Pretty well. He's already a little knocked down. So can I come over to
You're
him?
attacking the Duke. I mean, you're attacking the Duke. Very good.
You mad about this right now?
No, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about nothing.
I don't trust this Duke right now. He seems not like all up and up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This is Duke Draymore here, looking like that.
I mean, he's handsome and everything.
No, I'm just
but-
studying.
He's
I'm just
really
studying the
handsome.
little section that is included in every book, which is in the NPC character stat block. There's their secret. This is Secrets of the Greenwold is this particular adventure arc. So I'm just boning up on Duke Draymore's secret here. real
So
quick.
maybe I come over him. Can I just intimidate him a little bit?
No, do whatever you
and
want.
just be like, hey, I need to make sure that you don't like hurt our friend Findazzle. We're gonna need him.
Only we're allowed to nearly kill him.
Right.
Findazzle's been in more danger because of our actions than anyone else.
But we need him if
Findazzle's
you, if
just
you want
unconscious.
to.
Findazzle's like, take me to jail. I'll be safe.
I feel like we can help you save your kingdom, Duke. So I want to go and intimidate him so that
Intimidate.
he lets Findazzle
Very
go.
good. Roll that.
All right.
Ooh, he rolled badly for once.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. 16.
16. He's intimidated as you come striding over to him, where he's sprawled on the floor and like next to a table that's like been shattered and wine spilling down onto his like fabulously expensive furs.
What a waste.
You don't kill me, please. I have so much more to do. So much more.
I won't kill you if you let Findazzle go.
Okay, can you let me? I don't know what happened to him. You used the beads of like, slightly concussed again. Yeah, the wound over his like.
He's not
head.
reopened.
So many concussions.
Oh my god, the beads of force. You used all the beads of force. It's beyond my power to let him go at this point. You've trapped him, you fools. Oh, you.
When he is free, which will be soon, I'm sure.
Yes. Let him go?
Yes. I said.
You did succeed at intimidating him. Very well. Very well. He may go where he wishes.
Thank you.
Backs down on that.
Pragma's like, so 7 for dinner, or are you thinking 8?
What? Tristan.
So we're gonna get out of here pretty fast, right? After this, but we don't want to be chased.
Really, the only question is hostage or.
Well, let's. I really want to cast a spell. I just
He's
love
like
it.
tied up.
Yeah.
Now we're at dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Charm
Like the
Person
end of
On the
Hannibal.
Duke?
on the Duke.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, very good.
So he does everything we ask him to?
Yeah, he'll be charmed for an hour.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
So maybe you
very clever. Going up on
Can I
secrets.
use my inspiration for advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
And
In fact,
do
you
it.
should.
Awesome.
I'm going to go
Great.
to Snack Town.
Charm person,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hang on to your inspiration, because you cast your spell
Okay.
on him, but I will tell you this. So you know that Charm Person works on humans or other humanoids, basically. Doesn't work, meaning there's a different spell that works on all types of creatures, monsters, and stuff like
Oh.
that. The spell fails when you cast it on him, revealing to you that he is not actually human.
Can I get my inspiration back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I go.
Yeah.
And he like looks up at you, just like, no, 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 no.
Who are you?
Back to me.
You
Puffs of hookah smoke come out and spell the words.
His turn in the.
are you?
You've backed him into a corner. I don't have to answer any of these questions. I'm the
Did our friend
Guardian. He says, grasping the amulet on the front of his cloak. This ruby one here, and it
Oh, no.
flares. Guardian, I need you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
As
Not gonna go well.
you hear something explode in the courtyard.
Oh no.
Which I would put his carriage back on the map. Which would be over here in the carriage house. Yeah, baby, get in this.
Those Pop-Tarts. What? Oh no.
And then battering
That thing's
through the
huge.
wall, probably entering through that way. You hear wood just shattering, and then there's this like door frame that leads from the bar into the main room, and just a massive stone and metal hand reaches up, grabs the door frame, and just pushes upwards till it cracks upwards so it can
Poor
fit
bar.
underneath. Yeah, the bartender hits the ground going, I take it all back, I don't want to be an adventure, I just want to sell food, I just want to sell food. Everybody roll, at this point, everyone who ate food needs to roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
We drank
I
wine.
think it's just wine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Wine.
good.
Empty stomach.
This
This
thing
thing why
comes
so
in here.
trashed.
Yeah, I'm very trash.
The secret of this tavern was health code violations. Something was off with the meat today, so it's good.
amazing.
That's so
Part of
funny.
the
love
options.
it.
Great.
Thank you. Shield Guardian. You can see Findazzle has like gone back to his feet, and then his face just drains of color again as that thing comes in, and he turns towards whoever's closest. Tristan and just goes, mouths.
I run. So we're like, run, everybody!
So it comes straight in. It's like a 10-foot tall, 9 or 10-foot tall, metal and stone with wood components.
We can run.
Yeah, just massively strong thing. The Duke's laying there and going, "You've pushed your luck too far. Shield Guardian, Detain them! You two gonna go now. Was Pragma next? Yeah,
Yeah.
Pragma.
Yeah. Pragma's really drunk and really thrown because it's like seems like his friend who's invited him to dinner has been lying. And it's like, who are you really? Like, how dare you disguise yourself as something else? But then he also thinks, well, we did that with the half elf and the gnome. And he's like, what is friendship?
You lunatics who just destroyed a tavern! I'm the ruler of this town! You're mad!
No.
Dinner take us off, my friend.
Dinner? No, come on. And now, like, he's hit the point when you get drunk where your emotions shifted to the dark side. Where, like, at first everything's, like,
Yeah.
super happy, but now it's, like, dinner's being taken off. There's, like, everything's exploded. And because he hits that point, like, he's no longer able to really keep the devil in his head at bay.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
So then he, like, falls back. And he lands like in a weird bridge position, and he's crawling around the room.
Spider!
But like even creepier, like exorcism style.
So fall back, we're like, oh!
He's on his back, just like
Like you faint, but then your hands go down behind you and you start speed scuttling.
and then
God.
he's like all of a sudden he's like, I will find their weakness. And he points at the like metal like guardian and
Okay.
he does true strike to figure out what this creature's defenses are.
Ooh, and immediately you get bad news back. It's a construct, so it's immune to poison, it's immune to being charmed, it's immune to being frightened or paralyzed. It has, let's hear, a ton of hit points, good AC, and it can regenerate damage on its turn.
Great. That's what I need to know. And I relay all that in like a weird drunken ramble to my best friends.
You can see that Findazzle's in there just mouthing as well, going, run,
Yeah.
go.
Run?
Yeah, we're running.
Run.
Yeah, we need
Let's
to
run.
run.
Can we get Findazzle with us? That's the only issue. He's in this.
Can we get the Duke with us?
Yeah.
Let's hear, who can you get with you? Yes, so you guys are all going to have a chance to go before the Shield Guardian goes again, because it's just kind of initializing, like runes are starting to glow across its body. Yes, so how do you guys want to get out of here? Because currently, these are 5 foot wide doors. You have Findazzle stuck in a 10 foot wide unbreakable sphere of energy. The front door has is blocked by the guard there. The door leading out to the kitchen is also blocked by a Shield Guardian. So they're not immobile. I think you can hamster roll them out of the way if you want to do that. I'm just wondering where you guys are going to try and go.
I think we gotta get
Yeah,
out
there.
that
Let's
way.
get him out.
Okay.
Findazzle out.
Gotcha. Are you going to grab... Oh, so that's the other thing. It's not going to be possible to push Findazzle through the door.
Because it's not too small.
Unless
Even if we smash through the
If
wall?
you could smash the these
Yeah.
thick stone walls from this...
Samo can pull a Kool-Aid man and just like bash through it.
Oh, don't I
yeah.
have whatchamacallit? Don't we have that stuff, the big stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, we should fight
Recklessly
the Shield
attack.
Guardian.
We can't fight the shield guardian with the big stuff. Do you have that growing oil?
So who has the potion?
I think you do.
I do.
Holiday.
I do. So it is my turn. So
That's fine. That works for me. Yeah, so it's your turn, and then everyone's going to have a chance to act again,
Okay,
including
cool.
you two.
Yeah.
and then I just like I guess pour it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I asked
Make it
you
rain.
if you rolled a little bit higher on your check to investigate the shady merchant,
Oh no.
or you had rolled a little higher on your rolls to see if half the time that shady merchant's goods are as described, half the time they are not.
They are even better.
No.
Samo, as you drink it, you find yourself, your whole body tingles, and you start to feel your bones, like inside your bones, start to like tingle with like almost like they're on fire for a moment, and then you shrink down to the size of Findazzle. You like everyone like all of a sudden like Pragma's looming over you, and you're at eye level with Jack Holiday. As you shrink down.
This
to
is
half
very
in
wrong.
size.
I
This is
feel
not
this is
good.
wrong in every fiber of my being. But this does mean he's granted proportional strength, like an ant, right?
No, it does not.
Oh.
Ant-Man.
You are under the effects of the proportion of diminution. What that it does mean small-sized creatures can definitely squeeze through
Then we can at
around
least
these.
run.
Yeah, we
these
just
things.
squeeze. Perfect.
We gotta get a
We gotta run. I got that map.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
that's back to the top of the order. So you two get to act again, then the Duke, and then you guys, and then the Shield Guardian goes at the very end of the
And
order.
when are those?
Now that I'm tiny.
In another 4 or 5 rounds.
Okay.
It's 1 minute.
Just getting
right?
an idea.
So it's 10, another 8 rounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that I'm tiny, I think I gotta run. Bye, guys. I start I can squeeze my legs. Trying to push the sphere.
Roll a 1d4 for me, real quick. I want to see how long you're affected by this.
2.
Great, 2 hours.
Oh no.
Big tiny 4.
I don't know what to do now that I'm tiny.
So yeah, all your stuff. So yeah, you're trying to push the half orc who's in there, who's just going. And you just kind of manage to squeeze by underneath and get outside. All right, is everyone going to follow running out? Is anyone going to do anything other than that?
Dazzle. Can we push Findazzle?
He's also stuck in this big orb. I
Like
don't.
10 feet. I don't think I can get
Unless
him out.
you could smash through that wall, you totally could have. So unless someone else has another way to do a lot of damage to a stone wall.
I guess I could have raged, but I don't think it would have helped.
Might have. Let's see what happens to you now that you're small.
I don't know if there's, cause we gotta run, maybe, I don't know if it's better to run and then try to rescue him later, or if it's, would a firebolt smash some of the door open?
No, it's stone there.
Or,
So timeline-wise, we got 60 seconds
Yeah.
on those bubbles.
Yeah.
And how long is it going to take for
the Guardian?
the Guardian to power up?
Next round.
He's going to attack at the end of this round.
Okay.
So he's basically spent a round powering up there in the doorway.
Can we use Findazzle to block the door so the Guardian can't come after?
It's worth a shot.
Okay, we can
Well,
pull
the other
him.
guy's already blocking the door. So
Yeah, I guess that's true.
These things are like bulbs of force. They do seem to be unbreakable while they last. So it doesn't matter how strong this thing is, it would not necessarily be able to get through it unless it had like really high.
All right,
magic.
well, I think we gotta wait for Findazzle to pop. Otherwise, this is all.
Oh dear. So your size becomes small. You have disadvantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws. So all of your precious muscles have just withered away. You're absolutely just your weapons also shrink to match your new size. You deal 1d4 less damage with them now.
Oh,
But you're smaller.
I have a question. We did throw those beads, and we said they wrecked the bar.
Oh, the
Wouldn't
bars.
They, would they have
the
wrecked the
walls
wall
are
too?
totally. That's a great point. Sure, those walls are
Yes.
badly damaged. They're cracked and like cratered. Where like this is just a ton of these spheres. I mean, honestly, this room is full of spheres right now. And I think it would almost be impossible to. It's
You
like
have
you're
to
going
push
through
them
like a
all
double
around.
dare challenge.
Can we like line up a pool shot to like break through the walls with these unbreakable sphere?
I'm willing to. Yes, absolutely. Of course you can.
Okay.
How would you do that with your current resources?
Basically, what I want to do.
For sure, if the shield guardian swung and missed, and he would hit one of these spheres, and theoretically that would cause a wall to explode outwards, as like they would like boom boom
For
boom.
the force.
Oh, get him.
All right, so
If
I'm
you want, or
going
something
to
else.
quickly roll Findazzle in front of the
It's
Guardian.
also this turret, this central tower goes up 2 or 3 stories.
Okay.
It used to be an old stone turret, and there's like the big chandelier hanging up top as well.
So I'm going to roll Findazzle in front of the construct.
Gotcha. They all kind of shift out of the way.
Yeah, and then I'm going to stand on top of the bubble. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna use.
So if he hits you, he hits you. If he misses you, he's gonna hit the bubble.
Yes, and would that be my whole action to do that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
To roll it over there and then climb on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow that with no checks. Okay, so that's... Pragma, did you have a chance to go?
I think I haven't
Did
done
we kind of skipped
I
you.
haven't actually
We
done
did.
anything.
Sorry.
No.
So that's what
sorry
he's
about
getting
that.
ready to do, and
Okay.
then
Okay.
you're sorry.
I think for a second.
How do you
Duke.
get out of this tavern that you filled with
Okay.
orbs of force?
Let me see.
So as I said at the top of the game, and I didn't say this on stream yet, so I write, these are very difficult encounters that I've written.
Yep.
You guys are doing a very good job getting around them. As I warned you guys at the beginning, so they're designed to just tear your team apart unless you're both very creative and have very good teamwork. And you guys are showing both of those things today. And if you don't have that, that's okay, because as I showed you guys at the top, there's 2 cards. There's the good golden card and the bad green card. So, worst case scenario, you know,
You still get a sticker.
you get the sticker.
I'd like to intimidate the Duke,
Okay.
if I can.
Yes, he's about to go right after you.
Because, like, I want to, like noble to noble, like, shame him.
Make him stand down with the shield guardian.
And his guardian, like what kind? Because I'm not big and strong, but I have those piercing eyes just make you feel
already
this
impressed
tall
him.
for screwing up, and I've already impressed him earlier, you're right.
You did, and he's okay. You're gonna shame him. Like this is
Yes.
what he's doing here is beneath this guy.
Beneath him and what the bigger picture and what we're supposed to do in the world,
he's
the
just-
purpose of
yeah.
nobleman. And I kind of turn to the firelight and probably some of the
Ooh.
burning tables just catch.
Why did they ever exile Tristan? You've got to figure it out. Prove yourself.
Trying to bring out.
You're learning a lot.
Yeah, like
Right?
learning about it and just like.
Tristan's quite young, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
quite young, so it's uneven. But just like, but this part, but Tristan did grow up with nobility and is very used to entitlement.
And I'm sure a lot of times you were shamed.
Oh yes,
yeah.
oh yes.
You're just remembering how your
came from
parents
shame.
did it.
I understand how the shame can
The
change. you.
matriarch would shame you.
You're
Yes.
using the wrong fork, Tristan!
You know,
Yeah.
publicly in the big grand meeting hall, and
Yeah, oh, I know it's awful. We're all here and should be together, and this is not the way it should
make an
be.
intimidation check, and if you have a spell to back it up or anything like
After
that.
Labor Day,
I
you're wearing white.
don't. I like to use my inspiration for this, but I
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll 2d20, take the higher one. This guy's a tough nut to crack. I will give him disadvantage, though, honestly, because you just intimidated the hell out of him last time.
15.
Okay. Yeah, no, that beats him with
Okay,
disadvantage.
yes.
That gets him. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm fighting for my life and for my city.
We'll stand down in peace, and we can help your city if you just make that guardian just go home, and we can be together, and we can have dinner in a grand hall, and we can talk about peace, and we can make this a real place where people want to live. Remember who you are!
That's right. Very well. A mutual. You stand down, throw down your weapons. The shield guardian will stand down. And together, we'll de-escalate the situation.
And have dinner.
No more magic orbs. No more shield guardian. We'll have a nice, peaceful dinner.
With white wine.
I'm like peeking
White
through
wine?
the door on the side.
All right, we don't have to have white wine.
Okay, then it's agreed. Have your friends throw down their weapons.
All
Have
right.
the shield guardian stand down.
I take my pathetic little dagger and like drop it on the ground.
Then we shall see you on the court of battle.
Lands next to you, and it's like a giant longsword next to you.
Byzantine table etiquette is where we will do battle.
Very well. So you sheath your weapon or whatever. The shield guardian's like getting ready to. Yeah, you guys don't really have any weapons, right?
No.
Okay. But you like
I am the weapon.
and make your friend stop scuttling around upside down on the ceiling
Okay. All right.
or on the walls.
He
Prima,
busts
just-
that. He's like, friends?
Yeah.
He's like, back to me. It's like,
Very good. Shield guardian, stand down. No funny business, right? Good. Okay,
No,
so he
we're
has.
really
He's a
hungry.
force!
No, we are just really hungry. So it's
He stands up. After like a minute, the orbs dissipate unless anyone else pulls anything.
Pragma is going to, because he's now like friends, but he's still drunk. There's still the devil's mind. He's like, well, as friends, you're going to stand down, we're going to stand down, we're going to shake on it.
he's good. He's good. He's good.
And so
You did intimidate into it. Very well.
So they shake, and in that moment, Pragma's going to use Gaze of Two Minds,
Oh
and
god.
very quickly perceive the world through the Duke's senses.
Interesting. Wow.
And what Pragma's going
Does he
for
get
here,
a saving throw for that, or does
no,
that
it's
just happen?
it just happens.
If you're touching him, huh?
And I'm looking for anything that a human should not possess.
That's good. That's very good. Right. Okay.
So anything with scent or
Yes.
sight.
Yeah. You pick up. The world does look different. It looks as if, and this is very hard to explain because I don't know exactly what it would look like myself.
Everyone looks poor.
Like,
And disgusting.
like if you were to see the world through slit eyes, like animals, like slit eyes,
Oh.
except if the eyes were horizontal,
Ooh.
not vertical slit, but horizontal
Okay.
slit eyes.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean his eyes look normal when you look at them, but like
He's like
He
a snake or
seems
something.
Like lizardy or snake or like weird.
Something not natural.
Are you saying like a cat's eyes but horizontal?
but horizontal.
Kind of.
Yeah, a bit like that, and then you also get what else would you get? Yeah, probably smells a little bit enhanced, and yeah, just like a stubbornness to him as well.
Hearing? It's like all.
Not particularly
Okay,
enhanced.
so different
Yeah,
eyes. Different.
the smell is a bit enhanced. The eyesight, however, that would make the world look different.
Taste?
Probably, yeah. Probably all the senses are a little enhanced
Okay.
over your standard senses. Yeah, and then just a feeling of like stubbornness as well. As
And this
you're
is
not
just
gonna
a
back down.
quick second. of
Yeah,
just, like,
that's it. You
info.
just get that impression.
Yeah. Great.
What does the Duke see?
Nothing. The Duke sees how he sees.
Oh, okay. Are you-
I can't see, and I'm deafened by this moment.
Oh, okay.
So it's like my brain.
I thought
shifts
he
into the
saw
senses.
out of your senses.
No.
Very well, very well. And then the spells eventually.
Also,
dissipate.
he also, because he seems to, I notice my teeth are like real red. So when I'm shaking my hands, I'm trying to like get that red wine off my teeth.
Wonderful. Thank you. I shall see you at the castle later. I'll send my guards for you. We will have our dinner and we will discuss this. And you'll bring your friend Findazzle.
I do an elaborate bow.
Good.
You wear the nobility well.
Sort of like a dab.
It's essential.
Yes, it's more like a dab.
You understand? It is essential that we uncover the map that the sage Tychus had. It will point the location to something that the entire realm hinges upon. It must be found. Your friend Findazzle knows something about it. I must find out from him what it is.
I have one question. Are you going to send someone around and clean
Pizza
up all the
Force!
dead bodies?
Oh my god. Sorry, I thought you were going to get me again.
Anytime, you make a gesture, he's like,
Would you like some wine? Oh!
horribly abused.
Yeah, he just looks over at the tavern keeper who's like shakily looking up above like the shattered bar, and he's like, no, oh.
You wanted an
The
adventure.
corpses on the ground. Yeah, everything I had I put into the renovation. And then the Duke is just like, you should have known not to take over an old temple. Cursed.
Oh, is that what this place is?
Yeah.
Used to be.
Temple.
Yeah, so it was a poor
Yep.
decision on his part.
He deserves it.
Yes, he certainly did. Very good. We'll see you later. But your friend Findazzle must come with us.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
And you're our friend too, Duke.
Okay.
Quit fronting.
Great. The Duke leaves with the captain of the guard. The other guard's corpses and Tychus's corpse are all just scattered around. It's
We have the wonderful night's sleep.
a wonderful night's sleep.
Should we run?
There is one more scene that I'd like to just slip in here.
Sure.
God, it's gonna be pretty tight. That was pretty awesome and unexpected how all that played out.
So Pragma is like,
Where's she growing?
we did
I'm
it, guys.
thinking it. I'm
Are you
like-
tall yet?
As you're
No,
bringing,
I'm still small right now.
so I think we'll just fast forward here to another thing. Next night, on your way to the Duke's place you've discussed, to the Duke's manor or whatever, the palace.
We've had time to look at this.
Yes.
Map?
Yes, okay, so
Oh,
what do we
yeah.
see in the map?
So this is actually a player handout. There's a full color version of it. We had to print out black and white here. But can you read any of it?
The location of the abbey. Founded to something the peace. Oh, to keep the peace and keep the. I know I can't read all of this. Safe out of evil hands. There's the forest. There's a tower. There's the oath-bound ones.
Read and then the
Sleepless
bottom.
in stone.
Yeah.
Sleepers in stone.
Yeah. And the bottom.
And the sewers of Greyhaven. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Map of the sewers of Greyhaven. Partially complete. Underneath that, it is kind of hard to read on this one. Runes translated by the sage Tychus of Greyhaven with invaluable assistance to his companion Geoffrey. The location of the abbey, and then there's some runes that are translated.
Did
up
Jeffrey
top.
survive the beads of force?
Jeffrey
you?
comes scuttling out along your underneath one of your cloaks, for sure.
Oh, that was Jeffrey the newt.
It
my
crawls by
little
a beat of
friend.
force, it just rolls slightly and just crushes it.
The location of the translated runes on here read the location of the abbey, and then founded to anoint the peace and keep the artifact safe from evil hands. And then there are a number of locations. I'll have a color version for you guys later. So there's always a monthly digital supplement that gets sent out as well. like last month we had like the call for adventure that you guys had. Anyway, fast forward to you guys are heading up to the castle. It's nighttime again, and gosh, how do we do this? Let's flip over the map very quickly here. We'll do it a quick way. So this is going to be a very different encounter than the one that is how it's written normally. As you guys are traveling down this alleyway here, taking your little turn.
I'm finally back to my size.
Right.
So happy.
Yay!
Yes, if you finally shake it off and get full
I
size,
didn't know what it was like to be small, you guys. I'm so sorry.
it would have been fun to have rolled
Yes,
that
well.
whole encounter, but you guys did a good job with your social skills, so I got to hand it to you. The carriage that you're riding in, that the Duke sent for you, suddenly stops, and the carriage master topples. Where's our carriage?
It's underneath there.
Thank you.
It's underneath.
Yes,
There
thank
hasn't
you.
been much luck with carriages.
No, it's a
No.
third carriage encounter. A third carriage
You get
encounter.
a lot of use out of the tiles that come with Dungeon in a Box.
You do. They're not all about carriages. Again, like I said, this is a little different. Comes to a halt, and you're like, "Carriage master, why did this stop?" Or Finn does, "Yes, carriage master, I say, why did we?" And then the guy just falls dead out of the seat. Of course.
Did you eat the food at the tavern? Wah wah. That's terrible.
No,
And you can see just for a second, he like his body turns towards you, and there's just a short crossbow bullet sticking out of his neck. And he's just like,
Not another one.
falls dead. Yep. And
Doop,
Show
doop,
yourself.
doop. Another one. by
standing
the
upon the rooftops, on either side of you,
Sweet.
What?
2 drow.
Oh no, not the drow.
Crouched low, hand crossbows pointed out at you guys. The unseen. Great. So, can you guys do one just quickly roll initiative?
Sure.
As they whisper, "Look, Vatis, we finally captured our prey." And the other one goes, "Yes, Stilk. It's time for us to find that pesky map."
Oh.
Okay. Initiative checks.
Oh.
4,
13.
13.
22.
22.
Wow.
higher?
23,
guys.
excuse me, 23.
Take it.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
Jack Holiday.
Yes.
Get it.
All right,
Yes.
so
We'll just assume you guys are outside of the carriage for speed here. So we've got about 15-ish minutes here to do this encounter. So if we'll just end it and see how it goes here.
Let's
Maybe
just
you guys
not
will be close
die.
or not. Yeah.
Maybe you guys.
They're on top of the buildings here. Just so you guys know, street features dim light provided by the occasional street lamp. The streets are wet from the rains recently. Wet cobblestones are dangerous to ride horses at full speed. And that's probably about it for this particular encounter. These walls can be climbed if you need to.
Okay.
Got a little ladder I'll put down.
Oh, nice.
If somebody wants to, we'll say this alleyway has a ladder here. They're about 20 feet tall, if anyone wants to climb them. Great. So, Jack Holiday, Delane.
all right, so well, so I look at one of the drow up there,
Yes.
and I'm just like, well, that's one way to make your point, and they
They
need
look
to
at each
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Great. So they're about to say to you, "Hand over the map. We know you have it." And then they are struck by. What am I trying to beat?
You're trying to beat 13.
Ooh, they may have made that. Okay. 13, huh? Wisdom?
Yeah,
They fail.
they fail. Really? Okay.
Do they both have to make it?
Nope, just one.
Okay, he
just
fails.
one. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Wow, how long is that?
Concentration, so up to 1
Okay.
minute. So I have to use each of my turns. On each of its turns, each time it takes damage, it can take another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, gotcha. So you'll tell me when I can stand up again?
Yeah, so they find whatever I said hilariously funny, fall into fits of laughter, and fall prone. Possibly rolling off the roof.
Look, they
if,
think they have a chance against us, don't they, sister? So, okay, not that funny.
it's kind of the laughter where like they're laughing so hard that it hurts.
Sorry, is this a charm effect?
I don't think so.
Because they
Let
have
me-
advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Oh, okay.
Pragma, while he's looking that up, we'll assume this is what it is right now. What do you do?
Alright. Pragma, the one that didn't fall prone, is gonna look at it and just simply, from his hands, just shoot another bolt of force.
The one who's not prone.
Not prone.
Great. Do I have to make an attack or a save, or you just
Nothing. It is a 23 on the attack.
hits?
Yeah. For 8 force damage.
8 sends him staggering, or her staggering backwards. Staggers backwards on the roof. As that happens, however, the darkness nearby coalesces and out thrusts a finger and goes, "Claim their souls, our dark servant." And this spooky,
That's
tormented
creepy.
soul
It's
materializes.
like poor unfortunate souls.
Yep, seemingly from nowhere, and wafts its way towards you. This guy's bloodied, by the way, from that attack. Great. Wafts its way towards you, just appearing from invisible, and is going to. I think that's you, Tristan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tristan, what is your AC right now?
AC armor 15.
15. That's not too bad.
David, you can take a look and make a call at this when you want.
Thank you. Okay. With his touch enchantment. No. Okay. Great. So it does not have advantage on that. Thank you. 15, you said?
Yes.
Okay, you get zapped by what feels like an icy chill, or like your heart like skips a couple beats as it drifts, just silently, just through the darkness, like not changing, and then just brushes its hand through you. Ooh, you're gonna take 2d8 points of necrotic damage.
Rough.
Wow. Oh man, you rolled good hit points earlier, right?
Well, good compared to last time.
You take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Does that mean it's going to keep damaging me, or?
Nope, that's
Okay.
just the flavor of damage, in case you were different.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it really. I think that's all that happens. Okay, over
I
the
think I get to.
yes,
I'm gonna.
and then same was last.
She's the one who seems to.
Oh, I'm sorry. The drow get to act as well now, don't they? Sorry. So the one who's prone, do I get to make a save right now? Against
They're
being
acting?
prone? Yes.
Did they take damage?
No, not yet.
Okay, they do get to roll a wisdom saving throw. If they take damage, they get advantage on that wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and then do they get a save just on their turn?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just their turn now. 12, so that's a failure, so I do not save on that. So the one is still prone and can attack, or is just prone?
They're
Really?
they're prone and incapacitated.
Incapacitated, so
Yeah.
they're out. Okay, so the other one, yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, so the drow who's still up has reloaded their hand crossbow and aims a shot for you, Jack Holiday. What's your AC?
My AC is 13.
It's 12. Just
Nice.
misses.
Just stand like this.
Yep. Same one of those little black crossbow bolts.
Be cool.
Yep. Okay, now Tristan.
I'm gonna fire at that one.
Cool. Are you gonna move away from this tormented spirit in front of you?
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha. Go ahead and shoot fire.
Okay.
18.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Okay, 1d10.
Actually, so let's see here. So if you want to move away from it, you'll incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then.
You might just be stuck standing there right in front of it.
I'm like, ah! I'm like, ah!
And it just kind of drifts around your flame bolt.
7 damage.
7, and you did 8 on yours?
Yeah.
Ha! Ah! Falls off, hits the ground, dead.
Cool.
Got you. Samo. Oh, and as that happens, the tormented spirit there kind of shudders and becomes like almost stunned for a round.
Okay.
Like momentarily stunned, like it's shuddering, and you're close enough to see it's like a swirling, tormented visage. Looks like a soul, a tormented soul, not of a human, of some sort of like ape-like, bear-like creature, humanoid, but just not anything you've ever seen before. But like a look of ecstasy on its face when that drow falls dead.
Oh.
Samo.
Oh, that can't be good.
Maybe it's good.
Oh.
Because I haven't gotten to use it yet, I just want to. I'm gonna recklessly attack that weird spirit thing.
Do it!
Reckless.
Okay.
All right. And can I use my
So you have-
inspiration on that?
You don't even have to, because you get
Advantage on that anyway,
you
right?
Could. You could roll 3d20s.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Going nuts.
I'm going crazy on this
Yeah.
last one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Great.
Not too crazy.
Except just a 10.
And that was with my. I get that with is that dexterity too, or what was that with reckless attack?
Reckless attack is just your regular attack roll.
Okay,
So you
great.
What did you roll to hit first?
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
That's the best
Ooh,
one.
You may have missed.
And then
+3, it looks like, with your
Yeah, with
that's
my
what you're attacking
maul.
with. So it's 14 to hit, misses.
Oh.
Even with your reckless attack, and it's gonna have an advantage on all its attack rolls against you. You take this huge swing at it, and it just kind of like a leaf on the
ghosty
breeze.
thing.
Yeah, just whips around you. Back to the top of the order.
All right, so that would be me.
Jack, followed by Pragma.
Great. I'm going to continue my concentration and keep this person fits of
So
laughter.
this guy's dead. Gotcha.
And then I'm going to go ahead and give Pragma an extra d4 that he can throw into an attack roll or anything else because he's so inspired by the fact that I'm determined to make this person just giggle.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's kind of up your alley.
That's friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
friendly.
A friend's being killed. Laugh. Laugh. Pragma.
Great. Now if he's prone, I have disadvantage on those shots, right? Even if he's up.
Sarah, this is good. Okay, anyone who's still watching, we're gonna do our drawing to see who wins
Ooh.
in a few minutes. If you're international, I hear there's some international people bidding. Yeah, we'll make that work. I'll figure that out somehow. Depends a little bit on where you are, but we'll figure out some way to get the content over to you. It can be expensive, but you're in for the drawing. Let's make this happen. Okay.
Dreams coming true.
So get them in here in the next like 5 minutes or so, because we're gonna do the drawing really soon. Yes, Pragma.
Okay. Pragma's going to take a shot at the prone person while
Okay.
they're laughing.
I think because they're prone and on rooftop, you'll have disadvantage on the shot.
Unless I use
So
inspiration.
it's just gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Canceled it. So just
And you can
regular
also add
D20 roll.
the D6
Yes,
you
about
got.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be happening.
He's turned into a sharpshooter. This guy.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What'd you
Terrible. Terrible. I don't think it's going to hit. 9?
Misses. Yeah, sure does.
Ping. Sorry.
Sorry,
Okay.
it wasn't inspiring enough.
Just a little.
The wisp is this wispy creature is still seems to be in ecstasy from the death of one of those one of the drow already. So it does not attack you on this turn. But it's just like its mouth is just opening and closing wordlessly as it's.
Oh yeah.
But it seems to be wearing off. So it's Tristan's
I'm
turn.
next.
I believe you're right. Oh, and this guy's the other drow makes his save, succeeds. Your spell ends, and I think they're gonna make an attack.
Oh, okay. That's not their turn to get up to stand up.
It takes half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Okay, so I think that's probably what it would do is it would reload and shoot. No, you can't ruin our plans. We must get that gnome. But it's just still laughs like a little bit as it's about to shoot it, and it just completely misses. So that's a total miss, but standing up. And then that's half its movement, and then it's going to drop back as it like races up the rooftop here, just like 15 feet. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Can I move away from this thing because it's in ecstasy?
You can take an action. Yeah, you should have been able to do that on your last round. At this point, you have to take an action to disengage to avoid taking an attack of opportunity. Yeah, or you could just risk it.
Risk it for that brisket.
Let me actually, if I'm gonna. I'm such a coward, though. I think I'm so scared. I like shoot fire at it. I cantrip fire at the thing.
At this
Yeah,
tortured
like,
soul.
ah, ew! Like, like it does the.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Okay.
I'm free.
Ooh, 12? But I'm right in front of it. I don't know. 12.
Misses.
And then now, oh,
Again, it just is like
Fizzles out.
and
it's
now
gone for a moment.
I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Because it might hit me, but I'm gonna run.
Okay.
I'm too sensitive.
But misses you just
Cool.
ghostly. Okay, which way you going?
Behind everyone.
Over here?
Yes, 'cause I'm a coward.
Okay. Oh, Findazzle should be acting as well.
And I have 3 hit points.
Findazzle to save the day. Okay, same-o.
He's somehow like encased in a forced opening.
Same-o.
It's one of his.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, this wispy thing is probably not very effective with anything I do.
There's a drow up there.
Great. There is the drow over there, so I guess I can
He's
run
back
up.
on his feet.
Can I run up on that roof?
Hell yeah. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then say 10 feet to climb. 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, let's fudge it. Because we're out of time. With a tremendous, and you, what's your athletics? You've got like a +5 or something?
Yeah.
So we'll say you make a tremendously impressive athletics check as you like hit that ladder and just fly up it with like inhuman Jackie Chan style grace.
Like I Hulk up there.
Yeah, you skip the ladder and just leap up and grab the eaves and up yourself over and you come, but it's going to take all of your action to skid right up to that drow.
All right.
Okay. Kill me, and our tortured servant will be free to haunt your city forever. He hisses in your face.
Oh man.
Yes, your secrets will be ours. Jack.
All right. I think that I'm going to look at the horrible thing there, and I'm going to say, hey, you know, this whole look is just like you're really embarrassing yourself, like writhing in ecstasy in public like this. So that is an attack.
Ooh.
Yes.
Make my
they have to
save.
do a
Yep.
wisdom 13.
Passes.
Passes. Not offended?
Not at all.
Jeez. All right.
Beyond the pale now.
Someone gives me a pity laugh, and so I'll give you another D6 again.
That's yeah, Findazzle. Ha! Findazzle like that one.
Pragma knows what to do. I make a call. Does it work?
Who are you gonna call? What are you doing? Call the Ghostbusters. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're part of they're in canon part of the universe now.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, ghost busting. Well, some people do have ghost busting powers. I thought you were gonna bust something crazy out.
Maybe. Well, no, I don't think anything. Well, what I'll do.
Okay, this last draw's gonna be able to take a shot at Samuel.
Yep. Oh, that's not good.
You're close enough that he's not foolish enough to use his little hand crossbow on you, though.
I thought,
Oh, maybe he would be.
I thought she did. It was just like.
Yeah. I think that actually it will do that. So you're going to take a couple points of damage. More importantly, I need a Constitution saving throw from you in order to avoid.
Samo.
So Samo, you take 7 points of piercing damage, and if you fail at this, you're going to fall unconscious and just drop onto the rooftop, and the drow will escape.
Cool.
So did you beat 13?
Constitution.
And then Constitution. I did not beat a 13.
I take it. Oh wait, but what did you roll total?
I have a 10.
Okay, so you're not actually unconscious. Sorry, you have to fail pretty badly. You just start to feel sickness coursing through you. Yes, exactly. Okay, and then the drow is going to turn and escape. Except, sorry, Pragma, I did kind of curtail your round there. What do you do?
No worries. I rolled a 19. I make like an icy hand form around the spirit.
Oh, that spirit. Great.
Yeah. Grab it for 8.
8 damage. Great. What type of damage is that it does?
Necrotic.
Necrotic damage. Good. Okay, so you do. It starts to screech in a horrible fashion. As it recoils in pain from you. Very good. Okay, and then the drow went, which takes us over back to Tristan. And I think, Tristan, do you have one spectacular thing you want to do?
No, it's spectacular. I was gonna do some fire at the spirit. Again, I'm just gonna try that again.
Gotcha.
Nothing terribly exciting though.
Okay. Go and make your little attack roll. Against you. Give us your little spirit. Make your attack roll.
17 to hit.
Misses.
Damn.
Wow.
This guy's very strong.
It's almost like there must be some sort of secret to defeating it. It is really strong.
Oh.
The drow makes its escape because we're out of time. Normally the drow would try and jump around on the rooftops. Or actually, on its turn it tries to get away. Samo, make an attack roll as your attack of opportunity.
Attack.
So decide everything.
No. 14.
Ah, misses. Okay. Just
Dang.
misses. The drow ducks underneath your blow and then tucks and rolls down the other side of the roof. He goes, the shroud will claim all of your secrets. The realm shall soon be ours. And then disappears, just vanishing into the darkness. And as it does so, this creature is like about to like starts drifting towards Tristan again. And its eyes, little pinpricks of light begin to glow, and you can see that you just get that feeling that it's about to harvest your soul from your body. And then as this drow disappears, though, it's like, and as if invisible chains are dragging it away, it's forced to recede with the drow. And as it does so, it, like you see, it kind of like immaterially just passes through like the street lamp or whatever, and then it just starts to just become fainter and fainter until it turns invisible and vanishes.
What?
So
horrible.
we can show back up at a later adventure.
Yay.
Well, that'll be fun.
There you go. That's our super condensed walkthrough of adventure number 2 in the Dungeon in a Box series. This one was called Streets Unseen.
It's amazing.
Like I said,
Good.
that was about 4 of the 20-something pages, 24 pages in here.
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad. Hey, we're going to do the drawing in a second, but what if you don't win? Well, you could go to dungeoninabox.com. You can get the subscription. How much does this cool... You guys saw all this stuff. You get the double-sided tiles, the flat plastic minis, which is harder for you guys to see, but that's a spooky dude, right?
No, it's creepy.
Yeah,
And even
spooky
this other guy was like terrifying.
That's our shield
The
guardian.
Shield guard.
Get your shield guardian, all sorts of cool stuff. So it's $33 a month. It's an ongoing subscription box, just like Loot Crate, except you get everything you need to run a cool adventure, like this one. And so you can play it over multiple sessions. You can just drop one big, scary, like, tavern fight if you want to do that. Yeah. So it's all up to you
And
guys.
that tavern, Create the Tavern thing was awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
There's fun stuff in there. There's a lot of
Lots of great
crunch
ideas.
and extra content. We were just at Gen Con last weekend, and we got to meet a bunch of people there and hand out a bunch of cool stuff. We'll be doing more giveaways. We'll be back next month as well. We'll do another giveaway then. So if we're about to do the drawing. In fact, producer, if you want to start going through and seeing who's going to win it, we'll announce that soon. Unless I already have a winner here, not yet. Okay. But yeah, so we're at Gen Con. We got to meet a bunch of people there. We'll be back here next month, and we're going to do part 3, which is called Splendor of the Sewers. And we'll go there. Each box though is like totally different. Like last box was like the wilderness, right?
Yeah.
And now cities. Now we'll get sewers. Each box is just a totally different thing. So
awesome.
If you don't like the module, and I hope you guys enjoyed the module. I thought that was fun as hell.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
It's very
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, and you can run it long time if you want or a short time. Like this was 3 hours. We got a lot of fun in 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like your whole games for the month.
But
Like you
if-
have your weekly game and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't want to run the module, you can just use the maps and the minis to do your own thing, right? And I totally get that too. Or you can just use the tavern generating chart, right? Or whatever. Anyway, that's the whole spiel. If you don't have $33 a month, and that includes shipping and handling everywhere in the US, and remember that each box includes 2 Reaper minis, which is not bad just by itself. You can go for a longer subscription, like a whole year. It goes down to, I think it's, $27 a month. So it's not bad. Get in with your group. Everybody chips in $3 a month or $4 a month, and you get maps and minis and all that cool stuff.
It's amazing.
That's
DungeonInABox.com. Check it out. We're also on the social media. We will be back again next month with more of this fun stuff. The winner, P.A. Perryman, wins the box. So if you haven't already shared your address, the producer will ask you to whisper that to him in chat there. We'll get your address. We will ship you out a box. Oh, Zeroth gives a reroll to Andrew.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you.
Let's make a note of that on your sheet. We'll give you
Okay.
that next time.
Thank
Thank you,
you very
Zeroth. I
much.
missed that on your sub. Guys, thank you so much for all the tips. It really helps us keep the lights on here at Saving Throw and do fun, cool stuff.
What sticker do we get?
It's time to figure out the sticker, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my box? Where's my box? Where's my box? Okay. So, you get a choice of 2.
So, which one do you get when you blow up a tavern and murder all the guards?
Let's take a look at what our 2 stickers are this time. When you blow up a tavern and murder all your guards, you guys sincerely earn your golden sticker.
Yay!
Stalwart Companions. Stalwart Companions. When we rely on each other, there's nothing that can break our ranks or our resolve. You guys stuck together to save Findazzle, this is the win condition for this particular box. Win condition. The golden card condition is, did you save Findazzle? You guys could have elected to run out of there and save your own hides or whatever.
Sorry,
You
guys.
had to get the map on you though.
Yeah, I
You
was
guys
worried.
stood your ground, and that situation got way more intense than normally it would have. But it all worked out. And as you guys, I think, also saw, there's all sorts of like little secrets and stuff percolating in the background. And what's going
Yeah.
on? Okay, the other one. I clumsily opened my envelope. The winner is the green envelope this time, which you guys
Gladiator.
did not get, is wronged by the law. We've been wronged by those who claim to rule us. It merely proves that they're unfit to do so. So that's the other ability, which you guys did not get this time. But so Stalwart Companions, your ability is once per session, one member of the party may use that help action as a bonus action to aid a companion who is grappled or restrained.
Great.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
nice.
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
useful.
Yeah, so I'm going to undo my cloak for one moment so I can actually stand up. Thank you, guys. Let's go ahead and put it on our adventure tracking chart to mark the end of our session.
Totally handy.
Where'd he go?
It's that. Oh no, not next
Is he
to you.
underneath?
I think it's not.
I feel like it's over by you
Well,
somewhere.
then we'll put it on next session. I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There's another great show next, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. We've got
Tempting Fate.
Tempting
Oh,
Fate is
yeah,
next.
Tempting Fate.
Great, Tempting Fate. Rick Bear's gonna run that. That was awesome. Rick Budd is running that. Is Rick Bear in it?
No.
Nope, Rick Budd is in it. Sorry about that,
Either
Rick.
way, if you're a fan of a Rick,
We got Rick.
Yeah.
We got Rick's for days.
Never gonna give you
That's starting at 5, it looks like, so hang tight for a minute and they'll be in 1 second. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next month. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the tips. And thank you for subscribing to Dungeon in a Box. You make it all possible. Goodbye for now.
bye.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Oh,
watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.